Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online, Star Trek Online, step right up. Come on in, October 17th, 2022. Stream Elements says, at Scorpwana, you can find a list of all commands here https://streamelements.com/scorpwana/commands. Stream Elements says, at Scorpwana, you can find a list of all commands here https://streamelements.com/scorpwana/commands. Just Call Makor says, get R of here Stream Oralments. Scorpwana says, Herm.
My headset, every time I turn it to the right, the left side stops working. Interesting. Check it out. Look to the left side of the screen. Here we go.
Just Call Makor says, Shia likes to abuse women and stuff.
Okay. Damn, I'm probably gonna have to disassemble my headset and check that out in the wiring. Probably solder stuff back together or some shit. It's odd. Turtle Beach. Turtle Beach. I straight up took a nap. Straight up that street I was on, took a nap. So I just got a nap. Yep. Time to start my boring gameplay of my one game that I ever play.
Just Call Makor says, I watched Dragon Show and Stupid Chesters.
Oh, you did you? Yes, I saw your comment about the Winchesters and Tom Welling. Yeah, I watched that panel or whatever, and Jensen said something about the Winchesters. Why not have someone with the initials? So Tom Welling came out and said this is going to be whoever or whatever, because he looks just like Mitch Pileggi. God, that is really annoying. I have to just switch to a different headset that I don't have. It's kind of strange. It's like when I turn my head a little bit, the volume just goes down on that side until it's completely on, and it comes back. It's really wild. That's weird, wild stuff is what that is. Weird, wild. If I turn to the left, it doesn't do that. And we'll keep futzing with it until it completely stops, and then I'll have only one ear! Yay, overkill! Way to do it there, buddy. Way to do it there, buddy. Little jab, buddy. Dun, 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 dun.
Just Call Makor says, I was not a fan of the pilot and probably won't be a fan of the show. I don't get why they couldn't just make the show about other hunters or some shit.
Right.
Like Aftermath after the Winchesters defeat God. We know monsters still exist since Sam and Dean still hunted them after God and Dean was killed in the process of hunting one.
Yeah. There was some sort of other interview that I watched where Jensen and his wife were sitting down and someone just was asking him about, like, you know, the Wayward Sisters thing. Well, it didn't work. And he said he told the executives and stuff that it was probably because there wasn't a Winchester in it. So they thought the best thing to do for a spinoff would be to include some Winchester or something. So they did. They could have come out with Hunters, like you're saying. That would have worked completely. Hunters. Hunter want to be a thug. Cast TL. Radio, what's new? Someone still fucked you. I sit alone and watch your light, my only friend, through teenage nights and everything I had to know. I heard it on my radio. You gave us all those old time stars, like War of the Worlds invaded by Mars. You made us laugh, you made us cry, you made me feel like I could fly. Radio. Damn it, that's annoying. Why don't you just all of a sudden it start today? That doesn't make any damn sense. There was a frickin' sock on the line too, and I just picked it up, and I guess that sock was just enough to tear it up. Just the good old boys. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the three of us. Ha ha ha, I didn't get none of those. Just gonna keep working it until it breaks.
Just Call Makor says, like, demons were not a huge thing until Sam and Dean came into play, and even then they were not a normal enemy until Crowley shows up. It is even stated in the lore of Supernatural that demons were not that well known and there was nothing at all about angels.
Right.
So the show starting off with 2 or 3 demons causing trouble is just met. Pale Chimera says, hello there.
Hello there, Pale Chimera. Welcome to the Idiot Show. I'm your host, the Idiot. Yeah, there was some talk about that, that it doesn't fit with the whole thing of, you know, the lore completely. Because it's already been established that John Winchester didn't know anything about all of that stuff until Mary died. But in the show, he knows about it the first day. Now, there's going to only be one thing to fix that, is a memory wipe. But, yeah. And they'll go straight into that Men of Letters thing too. Like, oh, what's this? It's a secret base. Let's use it. We learn all about the Men of Letters that John Winchester never wrote about in his book. Never knew his father was. Now he does, because he went right to his father's locker in a Men of Letters facility, and you know, because he knew all
Just
about
Call
that.
McCower says, yeah, in the show he literally shows up in the town Mary is in because a friend gave him a letter from his dad who just happened to be a Men of Letters, and of course they have their own Men of Letters bunker now in the very first episode. Pale Chimera says, Supernatural was fine for the first few sessions, but it shouldn't have gone on for as long as it did.
When did you stop watching, or did you ever stop watching Pale Chimera? I know, right? It's kind of. I'll probably keep up with some of the show, but I'm not gonna like watch it weekly. And everyone's always like, they're talking about when does it take place. If Dean's riding around in Baby up there in heaven with his brother Sam. And there's one reviewer you should watch that makes a whole lot of hell of sense there about them not knowing about all this stuff and how their parents were when they were young, and Dean's trying to figure that out via this series. But they already knew everything they needed to know, so why is there a need to rehash it? I don't know. Unless it takes place, unless Dean has it taking place at a different time.
Pale Chimera says, maybe around the 5th, maybe the 6th and 7th sessions is where I feel it started to go slowly downhill.
Just let your love flow. Yeah, I think that's when they started like bringing in more of the astral type
Just
stuff.
Paul McCower says, there was only one bad season of Supernatural in my opinion, and that season wasn't that bad. Just wasn't as good as every other season. Supernatural is the most consistent show I've watched. Rarely did I get bored in the 15 years watching it. However, I do see why others would get bored with the show. I just love supernatural stuff like ghosts, demons, angels, and monsters.
Yeah.
I am also a monster movie fan.
Yeah, I like this. I like Supernatural. I think I know which season you're talking about too. But they kind of did have like a repetitiveness about like how things were going. Like you had to keep up with the count of how often each of the boys died and came back from the dead or something like that, or how many times they saved each other. And but you know, some would argue that bringing in angels was the downfall. You know, because Castiel, and then completely like ripping up Castiel's character, and then you know, kind of like just overusing him and not having him there whenever they needed him for something. Like anytime they needed a special healing or whatever like that, chaos, you know. God, that left side. God, what? Give me a dream. Bum, 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 bum. So if we can hop over. And right there. Okay. Yeah, the news show, I'm not really. I mean, yeah. But I guess if we give it a chance, it might grow on us. I don't know. I highly doubt it, because we already are kind of established with the characters and their set and how they are.
Just Call McCower says, I loved that angels were introduced and I called it happening in season 2 or 3. I also predicted that God would be the final boss of the show in like season 5 or 6, and that ended up being true 10 years later.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you also said that the dude was God, and I was like, nah, there's no way that writer guy is God, and damn it, he was God. Chuck was God. So Chuck was lying and playing with everyone about himself the whole time. He's just a writer, and he likes stories. He didn't give a shit about anybody. It was almost kind of like that whole preacher type thing, you know? What are these two guys doing over there? They're not even supposed to be there. You know, because I don't know if you ever watched all of Preacher. I did. Where God was just kind of done with humanity and he tried to create new beings to worship him. Oh, is it one of the Endeavors damn wrecks again? Nope. Okay, why is this person asking? Where does the big guy
Just
spine in
Call
the North
Nicole
Zone?
says, I found it funny that he enjoyed the Winchesters not because he was a fan of what they did to try and save the world, but because he loved torturing them over and over again, watching them never live happy lives because they refuses to give up the family business.
Yeah, he was a dick. And he just continued to allow it, like, the multiple universes and stuff, too. The different variants, versions of the Winchesters. Insanity!
Just Call Nicole says, and then when they were like, you know what, we're done with your shit God, he was like, okay, all universes are destroyed.
He doesn't like breakups. He literally watched them on TV. What a dick. You know, back when everybody assumed that Dean was going to become the new Death, you know, that he was going to kill Death and assume Death's whatever. Boom shakalaka. My Sharona. Yo, Sharona. No, my Sharona. Bastard. My. Clicks on it 1,000 times. Okay, there, it finally worked. And complete those. Bam shakalakam. Oh, I worked on the random thing. Yeah, the random sound thing. Found that it was not looking in every single folder or / directory for sounds. Even though the sampling code that I looked at.
Surreal_claps says, "Hey man, how's stream?
How's stream?
Stopping by for a minute.
Okay.
Nobody is in mine, I'm just packing a bowl. I'll raid you with my 1 or 2 viewers when I'm done, LMAO."
No, dude, no need to do that. I mean, it's okay. You don't have to worry about the rating thing. It's alright. So you're about to stream.
Pale Chimera says, "I never used to have the eternal tray struggle, now it's a daily struggle." Surreal_claps says, "Homie love."
External tray struggle? Alright. Do flangy? Let's see. Go here, do that there. Yay for 24. Yay. Homie lover, homie
Surreal_claps says, "I'm streaming as we speak, just taking a break for smoke and checking out your stream."
Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha, dude. How's it been going? What's been going on, yo? Lilu, Michael Myers. I need to watch Halloween Ends. I was thinking about
Pale
watching
Chimera
today.
says, "Space tray doesn't set properly even after loadout saving."
Well, that's one of the good features of the game.
Surreal_claps says, "Just vibing, relaxing. Playing the OG Star Wars Battlefront 2 for fun and nostalgia."
OG Star Wars. Nice. Looking back. Space tray doesn't set properly even after loadout saving. Is that when you're in space or sector space or like above a planet space? Do you do the try to save twice thing that a lot of people do? Yep, features of the game. Like, save it twice.
Surreal_claps says, "I'll be back in a little while to check in. Much love to everyone here, MGG love."
Alright, dude, continue having an awesome stream, man.
Pale Chimera says, "Whenever I change a ship, that ship's tray is always borked."
And you save the tray beforehand? Like, you save the loadout for that ship, and then you change a ship, and then you change back to that ship, and it's like screwed up. Is that what you mean, or is that's what you're actually saying? Isn't it? I've had that happen a few times.
Pale Chimera says, "Pretty much yes."
Yeah, I've had that happen a lot. It comes and goes and working in waves. Depends if there's been an update or something like that. They'll screw something up.
Pale Chimera says, "The ship I use most of the time is not affected, however."
Yeah, there's Borat, everybody. He's Borat. He's very weird. He's wearing a banana thong. Just having that in the game is hilarious. Hell, I've had it where I've purchased space weapons, put them on my ship, went up into space, and they disappear. And then when I log out and log back in, they'd reappear in my inventory, but not on the ship. But when I went to move them to the ship, they would disappear off the ship and from the game completely. And then I'd log out, log back in. They'd be gone. Come back the next day. They would be there. And then I sent a ticket out, and it was really odd. They couldn't find anything wrong. Or I'd have to repurchase it because, like, say I'd purchased something from the exchange, and I'd upgrade it, everything, you know. Put it on my ship, go into battle with it, you know, get out of the game to come back the next day. I'd have my money would be back in the energy credits would be back in my account. All the lithium or whatever I would use to upgrade would be back or whatever. And it's as if I never like bought the damn thing. But my experience level would stay up. So that's one of the weird things. I don't know if they had like a rollback for some reason one day or whatnot, like a database rollback from a screw up. Highly likely that probably happened. They probably didn't think that it would be
Pale Chimera says,
much.
Sounds like some sort of rollback.
Yeah. But I've had that happen several times too throughout the years. Those unannounced rollbacks only affect some of us. I would ask people that same day. They're like, no, it ain't happening to me. And then someone said, yes, it happened to me earlier. And then it'd be like 1 out of every 10 people that I would talk to or whatever throughout the game that day. So it's just like a little chunk. Maybe they had some sort of corruption and had to reconstruct some shit. I don't know. If they'd only allow us to save something on our computer. But they don't do that anymore. Hello, Voth. How are you? Well, I still have it sometimes where I'll have the fleet support icon, you know, the little button in the tray. Hover over it, and I'll start getting frame drops like mad on this game. Other people too. There was one time when it was working great for me, and then someone else said they were experiencing it whenever they would hover over the information for it, it would slow down. So I said, tell me what you're talking about or whatever, or show me. And you know how you can like take one of your items from your inventory or your tray, and you can move it into the chat zone so that it has a link to so people can view it. And whenever I hovered over it, it lagged too, and I was like, "Holy my God!" And why was it lagging on information? Then it wouldn't for after a while. Then it went back to doing it again. It was just crazy. I think I still have a character that happens on too. This game is so damn backwards, I swear. It's like the Lita stuff, you know? Whenever they upgraded Lita's face. I don't know if they did her body. I think it's just her face. But they had the one you purchased from the store, you know. And then you can purchase her again after a certain time. But the one you purchased before, and you can only have one of them, I think. The one you purchased before was the original face one they had. And whoever purchased it after a certain date was the new one. However, it was the same model or character with just a different head. So I'm thinking, what do they do? Like have two versions of this just in the game? Why don't they like just go bop, you know, and just get rid of one and save memory and use the other one? But I don't know. So I'm like, you know, is it the same like model file for that character with two separate heads attached to it that just depending on like the date and time in which you purchased it, it decides which head to use? It got me thinking that day. I don't know. I mean, surely they didn't make a completely separate model for that. There's ways around saving memory that, you know, throughout the entirety of the game rather than, you know, creating a separate thing for every single item or person. Like if you were to have like the Spock from the game, you know, default Spock. Well, if he appears as different clothing, I would assume that, you know, they have one file that has each item of clothing that he would wear, and it would just swap out throughout that one file versus every single difference block having a separate file itself. That would be mad. Get Gladlock. Dude, I still haven't got the Voth one yet. Remember back when they had the Foundry, and you can create your own episodes and missions and shit. They had the box, like the box that would store a lot of the model things that would change throughout like a scenery setting. And so it's usually a box off screen somewhere, or just a space out there in the middle of nowhere. And that space, I haven't found it for this map because I really haven't been looking, but I'm sure it exists somewhere. A place that stores all the little little things that happen throughout this thing. Like the Voth enemies are probably, the model files are stored there, because if you want to have a successful map in any game, you have to have all the stuff you're going to have in that game loaded into that game versus loading it up after the fact. That way, it's in the memory already. So I'm sure they have a model file of like each item each individual that is required to, like, NPC be on this map. So it's off on the side somewhere. Like the transporters that are here, or transports. The little animation frames for that thing, they're sitting out there somewhere. I know they exist because everyone can see that one at the outskirts. Yay! Dude, that bothers me. Michael, let's go out here and just actually finish this Voth thing out. Mikkel. Mikkel Myers. Ah, yeah, Carl and Dr. Loomis came with me. Nice. Huge. Just let your love flow like a mountain brew. I keep clicking. Oh, there he finally goes. Okay. I can shoot somebody that far off, but he would not shoot him. The lag is strong in this one. Damn, I'm barely doing any damage for some damn reason. Usually it's like 2 blasts and they're down with this gun. What the hell? Will they increase the difficulty level? Guess we're gonna have to do these things right here to make it even better. The only reason I gave him that gun is because he continues to fire it. He has no choice because the animation requires it. Gonna leave this one bare. What the fuck? Burn, 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 burn. Gotta keep clicking because you'll divert his attention. They're bad about doing that on here. Blur, 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 blah, blah, blur, blah, blah, blur. Yay, 3 more to go. They killed Kenny. They killed Kenny. Yay, I shot 2 people and it gave me 3 kills. Nice. Now that's punctual. Well, I could have gone that way. Fuck, what the hell? Just do it. Make your dreams come true. Haha, cash can unlock, can't unlock, whatever. Okay. Look, it matters. Do 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 do. Ain't nobody hitting me right there. Oh, we're doing this again today. Gotta stand out here so they come after you. If you go in here too far, they forget where you are. Aha. There you go. Thanks to an update they did that made all these NPCs dumber than they're supposed to be. Pathfinding goes out the window. Let's see. Let's get the holographic trader. Go to bank. Count bank because I want to throw that that right yonder mark package in there and yawn. Because, you know, no reason. You just need to yawn. Okay. Okay. Great. Yeah. 210. Can do that. Yeah. Nakura, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take it to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mammy. I might as well do that. Go ahead and get Dyson up there for him. Man, one day I gotta like actually get devoted into doing all this again. And kind of just give up on the reputation for all these other characters because I don't care as much about them than I do my main one. Okay. Alright. Here we are. There we go. Shot right through the head. Yeah, and he's dead. Yeah. Letitia wins. Fatality. Choose your destiny.
Fight!
Whoops, a little too far. Hello, everybody. Like right here, the little white box. It's a, what do you call that? Controller. Yeah, control frame box or whatever. Controls this. This is linked to it. This little 3D texturized and transparent part is linked to this. This comes up, that comes up with it because it's linked. Oh, dude. How far until the Rex? Let's see. 1, 2. Buckle shy move. 3, 5. Shot the damn die. 5, 6. Picking up sticks. Chardonnay. Gotta lay them out straight. Well, hello there, mushrooms. Papa Smurf, is that you? Okay. Oh, hello there, Voss. The Wolf will die. The Wolf will die. If you can name each individual one of these Voth, you win. Well, that's Mark, and that's Steve, and that's George. They live over there in that holding ground. I guess they could actually hide them within one of these buildings. The model for them to completely reuse over and over. Instead of actually having like a box just off map. Usually, whenever it's a space type map, that's whenever you have that little box away from your view or whatever, hidden away somewhere that contains all the toys that are used in the map. I guess that's how it was for Hello. Hello. Hola, bonjour. Okay, is anybody not gonna go after that? It doesn't seem like it. How many people are here? Current map, 15 people. Yep. They're just all standing around, I bet. Let's see. That one guy ran away. Yeah, there's one set there. Hello there, Ali. Whoever you are. Okay, so there's a person there. Picks up the speed. Whoops. Gonna hunt. Whoa, no. Okay, here we go. There we are. Because time's just ticking away, me standing around doing shit. Doing nothing but taking it. Yeah. Donk. Okay, you got nobody in there. There's one set there, so that's two. Okay. There's a little thing there. Oh, somebody actually captured something. Wow. Wow-wee, man. Yep, and people are stuck. My peeps are stuck, yo. Okay, two people were over here. That's four. Four. I'm a 5, so there's 10 people left somewhere in the map. If you do it to the angle down here, it works. Here. Let it go up, it don't do that. It's cool. The cool slides are down low. You gotta be angled just right for those to work. I love those slides. They're fun. Hupsidoozle. Okay. Come on, somebody capture. I don't want to leave the map because I want to get credited for that. I want to be a bitch. Can I be a bitch? Huh. So we can stay at a... What is it? Holding what key does that now? Here we go. Gotta stay around. Stick around. For somebody else to show up to help out here. Nomad. I am Nomad. Well, I might as well just stay here then. They'll take care of the outskirts in 5 seconds anyway. He is Nomad, hear him roar. What a big finger flying out the door. Damn it. Damn it, Bobby. Boy, I told you. Told you a thing or three. And run. Yay. What do you want of me? Got no room for misery. And if I go... Ooh, that guy going fast. He must be like a veteran. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. Huh? Oh, yeah. He's about to take care of it, too. Anytime someone's wearing that armor and they got that 700-day veteran shit going on, they've got ball lightning. And they take care of a Rex right before you get to it. Every time. I only got, okay, I took care of one Rex, got 1,080 dilithium core, or bleh, can do the same amount of damage and get 500 or 5,000 sometimes. It's so insane. So insane. It's so inaccurate. Or as Norm would say on Tested, inaccurate. Because he can't say the U, apparently. Accurate. There's a U in there. Accurate. It's like people purposely leaving out part of the word. Diddly-dop-diddy-do-do.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. I watched a clip of the fake movie made about that. James Franco and Seth Rogen. Or whatever it is. And the times that they said, I can't hear what you're saying. What line? What is line? For a man that wrote the damn movie, he couldn't remember the line. Hilarious. Yay, the headset just randomly starting to do that thing again. I'm probably gonna have to take it apart tonight and look at it. So I'm too cheapskate-ish. I wonder if it's affecting the microphone any.
Just Call Makora says, no it is not.
Cool, thanks. Because it all runs on one wire. Or I guess, well, it's probably 3 wires in there. But off of one together. Like I need to buy another headset. I like these
Just Call
Turtle
Makora
Beach
says,
headset.
I hit her, it's true. It's not bullshit. I did hit her. Oh hi Mark.
Did you watch that too? The time, it's like the room out of context or something like that. The roof scene, where they've changed it around. I like the one where they use the one Star Wars movie that like Luke dies in or something. You know, the one of the later ones. They used footage from that, and they had Tommy Wiseau like throwing the football, hitting him in the head, and He goes, "Oh, hi, Mark." It's uh, that was funny to me for some reason. Funny. Yeah. Take my damn it, too. Boink. Watched a cool little thing from that guy that I can't remember the name of the damn channel anymore for some reason. The dude that paints the bottom half of his face like silver. He had a thing about Flight of the Navigator, and I thought that was so awesome. That movie was so damn magical back in the day. And the fact that Disney wants to reboot it, recast and all that, and come back out with another one.
Just Call Makora says, his name is Captain Disillusion.
Yeah. And this sucks that they like took the ship or one of the two ship models and turned it into like a
Just
different
Call
product or
Makora
whatever.
says, he is my favorite YouTuber but only makes a video nowadays about once or twice a year. He started out debunking ghost videos.
Inspector Fadden. Speak with the officer. We have deactivated Swarm over here. No! Oh, and took your advice on the random thing, and that's where I got bumfuzzled by the 4-H loop last night.
Pale Chimera says, I'm getting shitty randoms.
I know it goes to like there's like maybe almost 1,000 sounds, so it randomly just chooses one. But yeah, let me talking about some of that random. Since random before was just pulling out of one directory or folder to play a sound, now it looks in every one of them, which I thought it was already doing. I got it also, every random file that's played, it saves it to a database list or whatever to let me know which ones are playing. And possibly in the future, like Core that you were telling me would be a good idea. That's what I actually tried to do last night, but it got caught up in a 4-H random loop of hell there, and it would kill Streamlabs chatbot and make it crash. Because for each, like, Core's idea, which was it's a pretty awesome idea, that it doesn't play the same random sound that it played the previous stream or whatever. So
Just Call Makora says, you get shitty randoms because Python doesn't do randoms correctly. So I suggested to Scorp that it adds files to a list and compares to it and doesn't play repeats. Hopefully gets worked out. Because random is only really 15 clips.
yeah, that's how it's been. But now random actually looks into the subfolders, which I thought it was already doing because the example I saw online that I tested out the first time actually did work. But then whenever I implemented it into Chatbot, it didn't work because I forgot Chatbot is the way Chatbot is. Everything works better outside of Chatbot in Python, but you start using it in Python and in Chatbot, it just gets nuts. But now it actually does select from that. But I tried it to where I made a I made it create a list for the previous day so that I can have the previous day selection thing, you know. And what it would do, it would go through the file, like you know, if one of the files were picked, it would go and do its little check thing. It goes through the list. If it finds it, it says that clip that was used yesterday. Randomly select a new one. So it was randomly select, and then I would put it back into that loop again. But whenever I put it back in the loop, it would hang and keep going through there even though it had found the same one, which it shouldn't have done. Python. I mean, I could do the same loop or whatever in like Perl, PHP, and it would work, but not in Python. Or not in chatbot Python. Apparently, you can barely break a loop in Python, even though it was finding that and randomly selecting and stuff. And it visually looked like it was supposed to work, and it did work until it had to find the second file. Because that's how I did this before with if a sound command has this, like, if it wants to play the same sound that it previously played, it goes to a memory file that I created for it because it's outside variables. It checks it to see what sound played, and then if not, it randomly selects one until it finds one that hasn't been played. So out of the two, if it continuously picked the same one, eventually it would pick the second one. And so it works for just regular sounds, but for random, for some reason, it didn't want to work. And I can't get it working right now because I ran out of time last night trying to figure it out because I got damn sleepy. But so I just have it kind of like on the back burner right now because loops are crazy, especially in here. But the crazy thing is, though, you can make a test script and it works fine, but you put that shit in Streamlabs chatbot and it breaks the thing down. It starts throwing out errors and shit because apparently the version of Python that's inside of chatbot that it works off of is Iron Python. It's very restrictive over all sorts of bullshit. It won't even allow like external connecting. You have to, you know, like to have it like browse a site or whatever like that, or remotely do whatever. You have to use a sub process and throw it off into another file to have the same Python, which is, you know, the Python you use. It tells you to install Python 2. What is it? 2.7? Something like that? Yeah. But inside the bot itself, it runs it completely different. It runs it more in restrictive mode or something. So you create the thing like my YouTube like thing. When someone posts a YouTube link, I wanted to know like you know where it went instead of it just saying here's a YouTube link. So the bot had to figure that out. Well, the bot doesn't allow any like looking up you know, header information or whatever inside itself. So I had to make a file that it reads outside of itself using subprocess function that's you can import into a script. And then so when you call the function, you have to tell it where to look, what Python to use, where to go, and run the script, and then get that information from that script and port it back into chatbot so that chatbot knows what to do with that information. And that was a pain in the ass because something that was simple that would just work anyway, like a few lines of code and within the same script, you had to branch off and throw it off to another file to do, and then get that information back from that file, then put it back in. So stupid. It's like whenever anyone gets some of the achievements for chatting, you know, using the highlight or whatever like that. I have it where it's SSH is it SHH? SSH? Secure Shell, something, whatever. SSH? Yeah. Logs into my web server to update the database for that individual. Well, what should have worked inside of Python's chatbots didn't want to work because external communications are disabled by for purpose reasons or some shit or whatever. So I had to make it where it automatically generated the file, the file to use to SSH in, and where to read from the database for the user to put the new user information onto the other database that's on the web server. And that was a pain in the ass. I mean, what should have only been a few lines of code turned into a whole new script, the few lines of code, plus more importing modules into the script itself to make it do an external stuff. So it's like you're working twice as hard. And that's one thing too I don't like about Python is you know, in most programming languages or scripting languages, you can generally put like things on the same line. Like what would normally be, if you were to spread it across, like variable equals this, and you have semicolon. Well, you can continue that instead of multiple lining it so that it doesn't fatten out the script. You know, it makes it more slim and prettier or whatever. Less easy to read, but still it's more compact, you know, and uses less memory or space or whatever. But in Python, you have to actually put everything on a brand new line no matter what. I think there's tricks around it, but it's winds up being too much to have to worry about. Something that would be just so damn simple. And the choice of using brackets for certain things, it's amazing. It's easier, I guess, to read it in Python. Like if someone had a
Just Call
script they
Makor
made.
says, silly rabbit, tricks are for kids.
Twix are for kids. I had been eating some Lucky Charms cereal every once in a while at night, you know, 'cause you get like a craving for something, so you eat it. You know, and my mom had gotten some Lucky Charms that my stepdad eats or whatever. So I opened the box up and I had a bowl of it or whatever like that. The next day, it's pretty much an empty box. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, okay, well, you know, they put this cereal into a plastic container. I looked at the plastic container and I see there's like a bowl's worth of cereal left. I'm like, well, I ate a bowl out of that was probably for him, so I'm going to buy a box of cereal. So I bought one. It wasn't the family size that was up there. It's the regular size. And I poured it in there last night when I got home. That shit's empty. A whole fucking box of cereal is empty. Like, damn it. I'm glad I bought 2 boxes and I have one sitting next to me right now. Because I was thinking, I want some Lucky Charms. I'm not supposed to eat them. Turns your shit colors. That's that blue dye they got in there.
Just Call Makor says, if someone ate my cereal I would cry.
Well, as long as they don't pee in the cereal. But I'm like that though, you know. If I eat someone else's something of someone else's stuff, I think I owe them what I took out. So I'll try to replenish it. The one time that we had, what was it? It was Captain Crunch without berries, so just regular Captain Crunch. And I ate a bowl of that. And I was thinking, oh shit, well, you know, somebody's going to probably complain that some of their Captain Crunch has been eaten, so I better get some more Captain Crunch to fill it up.
Just Call Makor says, you owe me 200 tons bone steaks.
T-bone steak, tons bones. The T by itself is tons. It's just speech is fun. So I was like, okay, I need to get a box of Captain Crunch, and I need to like pour a bowl's worth in this thing because that's how much I ate out of it. So I was like, I wonder if I can get the off-brand cereal. You know, kind of the big bag, you know, instead of a box that's cheaper. Looks just like almost the same or whatever. So I did. The only problem was the one that I got had berries in it. So my ass took 30 minutes one night. So I watched the show or something to make time go by faster. Picking out the berries individually from the cereal, and then I poured the cereal into the box, and no one ever knew a thing. The cheap ass cereal in the name brand box. But damn, people go through some cereal around here for shit. It's like ice cream, you know, the big tubs of ice cream you can get that's like a gallon and a half or whatever it is. Well, they'll say, hey, we bought some ice cream today. You can have some if you want some. I'm like, okay, well, I'll go in there and, you know, in a minute I'll get some, right? My mom, she eats like a bird, so she eats like just a little bit, maybe 3 or 4 spoonfuls, and that's it. My stepdad, he's done got like a bowl that's overflowing. So I go in there and I fix myself like, you know, like a little, not all the way up, but just maybe halfway bowl. And so I'm like, okay, well, you know, I get home from work, I do the streaming thing, and then I sit and relax, and I'm like, well, I want some ice cream. I go in there, there's like maybe a few spoonfuls left. I'm like, holy shit. This is just a day. My God. I don't understand it. Hell, just yesterday, whenever I was at work, my stepdad came in there and he wanted to buy some honey buns for what was it? Some Little Debbie honey buns. The one that's the multi-pack thing, like it's not 12 or something like it's not 6, maybe 12 to a box. And you know, he got them just yesterday. Yesterday evening, half of them were gone, and now the whole box is in the trash.
Says, I'm sorry I did not raid. I planned on going on for 3 to 4 hours but had to stop at 1.5 because my hand and forearm started pulsating with pain and it still hasn't gone away. 20 minutes have passed, so I ended stream and decided to try to relax instead of push it further.
Oh
I
wow.
will definitely do so next time.
Which hand and arm? It's not your left, is it? Unless you have some sort of like a nerve problem. Right.
Says,
okay.
Right.
Huh. Do you have some sort of a nerve issue that has that happened before?
Surreal_claps says, first time other than when it first started a couple hours ago but it went away.
Any kind of discoloration in your arm? See, the doors keep them from coming in.
Surreal_claps says, not that I can tell, nothing major at least.
Maybe you, is there any heat related to it?
Just
like
Paul
any
McCoy
warmth?
says, don't worry. Scorp isn't a doctor. But he did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. Surreal_claps says, it feels partially numb.
Okay, that could be
Surreal_claps says, LMFAO core.
That could be like a nerve pinched thing going on, causing the pain. Then, is there any, so it doesn't feel warm or anything in certain areas? Any kind of inflammation? Have you been like, I guess, sitting down and have it stretched kind of wrong or whatever? Awkward positioning whenever you were streaming. Nerves are weird.
Surreal_claps says, I have streamed for over 60 hours in under 2 weeks. Would that have anything to contribute to it?
It could. It could. Over 60 hours in under 2 weeks. Damn.
Surreal_claps says, LOL.
Yeah, if you're like sitting down at a position and you have like your arm a certain way, and you continue to have it that way, and it pinches a nerve, and over time, it'll wear within maybe even a week. So yeah, you could probably do that. I mean, if you move it around and stuff, maybe that can go away. I mean, if it's a numbness, that's nerve for sure. Normally that is pinched nerve. Pins and needles are nerves. Warmth can be associated with blood clot, perhaps, but not to worry about that. Since that's not warmth.
Surreal_claps says, I just started and figured I'd grind off the bat. Maybe I need to recover for a day or two for now. It's definitely numb, and playing Star Wars made it hurt.
Yeah, also, depending on if you have carpal tunnel or not too, or the way that you have your hand sitting on your mouse and moving that around, you can pinch a nerve in your wrist, and that could radiate up your arm, causing numbness and tingling, pain, and all that too. Because I've had that. Like an ongoing thing in my left arm every once in a while, and then you get off of it for a while and everything's fine. Like when I'd use a hammer when I was a kid, it always numbed my arm for some damn reason.
Surreal_claps says, it'll probably be fine by morning so long as I don't torment it further.
Yeah. I would definitely like kind of get off of that. Get off your arm. Stop walking on maybe rest it, kind of bend it down a little bit and see if the pain intensifies at a certain level or angle. Rotate your wrist around to see if that makes the pain worse or not. To see like which direction. Or it could be an onset like the 60 hours for almost 2 weeks of playing, That does some wear and tear, especially on a hand that's attached to a mouse and keyboarding and stuff. Or you could have early onset carpal tunnel in that one hand. There's so many variables. That's why I asked first if it was in the left arm, because that's always associated with a heart attack. But it can radiate to the right, but it usually is in the left first. They can radiate to the very back and the center of the back, or the left side of the back, center of the chest.
Surreal_claps says, I believe I have located the source. It's a pinch in my lower thumb.
Okay, so that would be the under part of your thumb closest to your wrist. Yeah. That one, let's see, that's ulnar radius. So yeah, that's the radius bone. And right around in there, if you hit it a certain way, it's a pressure point. So if you hit it a certain way, it can numb from the hand to about halfway up the arm, and can be painful, because pressure points are painful. You hear about, like, if you've ever taken martial arts or anything like that and learned about pressure points and stuff. It's a way to take a person down is around like the bottom of the thumb.
Surreal_claps says, LMAO sounds about right.
Yeah, that probably means that you've put a lot of pressure on that using your mouse. Do you kind of tend to lean more toward your bottom thumb whenever you're using your mouse? Remember, I'm not a doctor. I just played one on TV. No, I'm kidding. That just makes sense to me. A nerve, because that's a pressure point. Is it's like a nerve.
Surreal_claps says, I am on Xbox, so I'm with a controller, a fat one at that.
Okay, all right, Xbox. So that's a lot of moving your thumb around. Like, yeah, because generally, whenever you're on Xbox, and the right thumbstick is the one that's most often used out of the left thumbstick, because left is usually like barely used, while the right one is the one more focused toward you know, like looking around and all that. So you've probably like overworked that and pinched it in a way back there in the back. So yeah, I would say recover from that. Else you're going to damage yourself. I'm completely forgetting about this game, but it doesn't matter.
All 3 silos are under Allied control.
Nice.
Excellent work.
So I know after playing like when I would play Halo
Troops inbound.
on Xbox 360, my right thumb would be kind of, I wouldn't say sore, but it would be like not completely all there, you know, and I would have to wait. But if you played 60 hours, not straight, I'm hoping, but 60 hours.
Surreal_claps says, I did play Halo this morning LMAO.
There you go.
Just Call McCower says, on occasion my right thumb will spaz out. It will have clamped down to the inside of my hand and I could have to grab it and force it out in order to get control of it again.
I've had that happen. I've had that happen to my toes too. It's like a cramp that happens. And it makes sense because the thumb, you know, since it can be popped out of socket and back down to and all that and pop back in, it has that way about like if it gets too close, it'll clench, you know. Because you always see some of these people that have like their fingers are bent like permanently, and it's because of something like that. Like it's just stuff that happens. It's like something takes over, you know. You can't. But yeah, that shit happens. It gets scary when it happens like the first time, but then as it continues to happen, you're like, oh, whatever. It's like when I used to get a cramp in my foot. I thought I was dying, but it kept happening. So I was like, I guess I'm all right. I'm still alive. If I can only get this one foot fixed. But yeah, it sounds.
Surreal_claps says, my middle toes do it with cramps. I thought I was gonna perish.
It's really odd, like if you're kind of just sitting around, laying around, whatever like that, then all of a sudden one of your toes decides to go one way and back or whatever, and you're like, what the hell? You gotta pull it back into position. It's like, where the hell you think you're going, you know? But yes, my personal opinion, which I am not a doctor.
Surreal_claps says, LMAOFR, it's like WTF is happening to me.
Idle Hands, the movie. That's what's happening. Kevin Sawdaw, or Devin, whatever his name is. Sawdaw Shotgun, I used to call him. Sawdaw Shotgun. Okay, people are here too. So I'm gonna, well, yeah, I'm gonna go back. Somebody's here too, damn it, shit. Okay, I need to go to outskirts, so I'm just gonna let them get it. They were here before I was, so they own that area. That's how I look at that. I don't try to steal things from people in the game. But yeah, you got controller hands right now. See, a lot of people think carpal tunnel or whatever can just happen to you if you use a keyboard. No, controller do it to you too, especially there. Let me see how much time. We got 18 seconds. Maybe that's long enough to look. Boom, boom, chicka, boom, 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 chicka, boom, boom. Okay. Let me see if this image, copy link image, paste and go. Yeah. Okay. You tell me if this is where it's at, like where it kind of starts. Let's see. Post, img, paste, go. Is it around there?
Surreal_claps says, more or less.
Yeah, around general area. Yeah, bottom of the thumb. Yeah, that's a good pressure point right there. It can be the meat of the thumb, like around the wrist, or it can be in between the pointer finger and the thumb. The meat in between that is a good cluster. And generally anywhere between, like where the thumb separates itself from the hand, that little lower part.
Surreal_claps says, it's been tilted for a while today for Halo. Stretched out, I mean.
Yeah, you've probably like overextended something and pulled a nerve a little bit. Either that or the pressure point nerve, which is causing that because it can radiate. Nerves are just weird like that. Isn't it kind of odd too? Like, okay, say you have nerve damage, it just causes numbness, no pain, numbness. But sometimes that same nerve damage can make it where you cannot use that appendage, leg, or whatever anymore. It's so odd. Nerves. I mean, you got some of those people out there that their nerves don't even work and they can't feel shit. So they can like burn themselves and hurt themselves and scrape them up and cuts and all that.
Surreal_claps says, I'll call off tomorrow's stream and go for Wednesday or Thursday hopefully. Unfortunate this is.
Yeah. Unless you learn how to play with one hand. And I've seen it happen. Hey, people that have only one hand can dominate at some games. It's amazing. You ever wonder, like, okay, if someone's left or right-handed, depending, why don't they make a controller that's the opposite direction so that person can have that hand too? Wouldn't that be weird? If they made like a like you know the AB and XY and all that kind of stuff was on the opposite side.
Surreal_claps says, LMAO the next challenge. I've seen veterans without hands dominate COD lobbies. I don't understand, but it's cool.
Yeah, it's magic. It is weird, isn't it? It's because they use that phantom hand syndrome stuff or whatever. The ghostly hands. God, this headset sucks ass right now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Or like I was talking about yesterday in here about the blind kid that can play fighting games and win. Like he can beat his other opponent and use combos and all sorts of stuff, and like he was sighted, you know. That's amazing. And here we are, like people that have full use of like our hands and everything like that, and we can overuse them. I remember when I was young, like I was talking about a hammer earlier. Whenever I would use a hammer for too long, it would kind of lock up my hand and my arm, and it caused inflammation and all that kind of shit. So I wasn't real good at like physical stuff, you know. There's also a pressure point in the middle of your fingers, like in between the middle finger and the index finger. No, the ring finger, middle and ring. If you take your thumb, you can jam it in between there so much that it will hit a pressure point nerve to cause a burning sensation in the hand. That shit hurts. Because that's the thing, like, you know, whenever you take like martial arts and stuff, depending on who's teaching it or training you or whatever, you have to know.
Surreal_claps says, damn ow.
Yeah, you have to know like where a lot of those pressure points are. So the only way to teach you where they are is to do them to you. So yeah. We even went over like how to hyperextend the knee and cause damage down there to somebody who's attacking us. It was really wild. Whole training session just on pressure points. You'd be surprised. Spock's nerve pinch can actually be a real thing depending on circumstances. I mean, it wouldn't be like as debilitating as Spock is, but it can put you down. I mean, it won't knock you unconscious or anything. I guess unless you like get super painful out of that and pass out, but there's certain pressure points in the neck, pretty much everywhere. I just remember that day that we had a guest instructor there, and he said that we were going to go over how to debilitate your opponent or whatever if circumstances like came up. And so he would tell us to ball up our fist and pick a partner. We were like, okay. He said, all right, have your partner as if they are knocked down and not unconscious, but just down and kind of out of it. And then place your balled up fist in behind their knee, like in the bend of the knee. Then pull their knee over and try to shut their knee, like close their leg up to their thigh with your hand in there, and that will overextend and cause a lot of pain there and like tear ligaments and shit. So we didn't actually do that to one another, but we did it to like a simulation of it only going so far. But he said if you can't ball up your fist, find something like a baseball or something like that to put there and do that to him. And I'm like, oh my fuck, you know. I remember that time that my instructor got back from he was trying to learn some jiu-jitsu, like the pressure point system there of flipping people.
Claps says, LMAO noted.
Yeah, and so he that's when we learned more about the pressure point in the thumb area, where they could grab you at a certain point on your hand and immobilize that arm completely because of the pressure point, because it goes up. And with that, he can like pull you around with it, and you will follow no matter what. And he can turn your hand a certain way to where you almost would flip over. And if he'd have continued it, like, you know, making you do it, you would have flipped, because you always see these people flipping around voluntarily, you know, like as if they're rag dolls. And the reason they do that is because that shit will hurt you unless you cooperate. But we never like officially did the whole like flipping and falling on the floor, because we didn't have any like padding or anything, just a hard floor. So our instructor was very lenient about not actually doing takedowns and stuff, but simulating takedowns, like to a certain point. Had we have had like an inch of padding on the floor or whatever like they have these days, it may have been a different story. God, that brings back up memories. But you know, like if you ever watch Karate Kid, and you have Miyagi doing that special arm hit to Daniel-san, or Daniel whatever, and then Daniel does it to somebody else or whatever, and it immobilizes that whole arm. Well, that's a pressure point. It's usually underneath, I think, where is it, armpit area or whatever. And that can affect mobility for like maybe a few seconds or something in one arm. So that shit's real. I had kind of forgotten all about that till now. I accessed other parts of my brain I didn't remember I had. Yeah. You look at pressure points, just see where they're all at on your body. You'll be very amazed. I mean, it's almost like if you ever got a bruise, and you know you touch a bruise and how painful that is, that's like pressure point system in the body, just all automatically there.
Surreal_claps says, Memory Road time sweaty 2:42 showtime.
Sweaty. That's like, you know, these days when people use their cell phones so much for talking, like to text with and stuff, there's more cases of like some sort of carpal tunnel due to that, you know, because people constantly moving that thumb around. So then you have like the surgery to open the tunneling back up in there so it doesn't pinch it off, because it's pinching nerves. Human body is so frail. I guess everybody is. Every living thing. I mean, like a butterfly. You're driving down the road and you see a butterfly just there going, la 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 la. What a day I'm having.
What's this? A fist?
Claps. Maybe evolution will give humans stronger thumbs in the future as well as thumb nerves.
Right? You can imagine a huge thumb. Thumb push-ups. Our whole hand will be nothing but a thumb. We'll be like an elephant. There seems to be like a pattern of the randoms playing. Let me look at that real quick. I'm opening up my scripts folder for
Surreal
Streamlabs
underscore
chatbot.
claps says, the Spy Kids thumbs.
Let's see. So far, 3 Three Stooges sounds have randomly played in a row. That just seems so unlikely for for Python. Shit.
Shaka, when the walls fell.
So that's more like it right there. But that is so crazy that Pale Chimera, whenever you've played 3 random clips and they've all come from the same exact location. Three
Surreal
Stooges.
underscore claps says, God favors the Stooges this day.
God favors you. It's my whole thing about Python not being as random as it's supposed to be. I mean, what are the odds out of how many? Wait.
Orion 1 star says, hello, I was in another stream with 3 guys. I was trying to give them my contact information. They know somebody called Endeavor, but I lost their stream stuff. I wanted their Discord too. My phone just lagged up on me severely.
Oh boy. Yeah, out of
What are you laughing at?
okay, out of 1,048 sounds inside of my sounds folder for Streamlabs, the odds of it picking 3 sounds from the same folder location of the Three Stooges, what are those odds? That's how random Python is. That doesn't make any sense. And hello
At
there,
last,
Orion Star.
after 2,000 years of work, the Illudium Pew 36 explosive space modulator.
They know somebody called Endeavor, but lost their stream stuff. I wanted their Discord too. My phone just lagged up on me severely. I never can use my phone.
Pale
for stuff.
Chimera says, at Orion 1 star, you talking about Endeavor Gamian?
Okay, that would be all for Jim Hadar Kirak. Shaka!
Orion 1 star says, that must be him, but he wasn't part of the stream. These 3 guys were using Connie class ships and they were blowing stuff up on torpedo builds. I was enjoying their company. They tried to give me their Discord link and things just didn't work out. I was hoping to get their contact information to maybe play with them a year from now.
Well, they were on Discord? Oh, on the stream. Well, couldn't you just like if you can remember where you were on the stream, you just go back and reread over that, figure out who they were?
Just Call Makor says, that's weird. Very, very weird. A very weird thing.
A very weird thing.
Orion 1 star says, I have tried to look 3 times. I can't find their stuff. Where would it be saved?
Their stuff. Well, if you remember who you were in channel with, were you watching their stream from your phone or were you watching it from a computer? Console?
Surreal underscore claps says, my sprinkler goes like this and comes back like Orion 1 star says, it was a phone, hence why I said it lagged up on me, but I'm thinking your PS2 or whatever didn't say all the text. Surreal underscore claps says, LUL.
PS2. Text to speech says whatever comes into Twitch. Oh yeah, I've got one of those things too. Haha, I've got one too. Look at that. Yeah, they're flying around together. Well, were you using the Twitch app to watch them, or were you using a browser on your phone to watch them?
Surreal_claps says, Orion 1 star says, I don't remember who I was talking with, to be honest. Everything was in small print. I didn't get the chance to tell them about my cap needs.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how they, to find out about that. I don't use a phone really. I have a phone, but I don't have a smartphone. So mine's just basic text and calling. So I don't know how to do the phone part of that. I mean, if there was a way to get like the history.
Alrighty then.
Just Call Makor says, that's weird.
Not just, but very. See, that was a good random one. That one played good. You know,
Orion 1 star says, are you trying to incorporate randoms with what I'm talking about?
I'm not doing anything with random.
Surreal_claps says, LOL.
Random is completely random. I have over 1,000 sound effects that random chooses one
Just
of.
Call Makor says, nobody is doing anything in response to whatever you are talking about. Just Call Makor says, this is how the stream goes.
What does the bot say? Like a one-on-one interview. Stream is what stream is. Wild and crazy.
Pale Chimera says, it's a madhouse here.
You think
Orion
it's mad
1
now?
star says, okay, I thought you guys were putting in sound commands in the chat.
Yeah, you think it's a madhouse now.
Surreal_claps says, MGG Jam Deller Punch Shifty 55 Pika Banger MGG Slam MGG Jam Deller Punch Shifty 55 Pika Banger MGG
Pika
Slam.
banger? Pika banger. What the hell? Pika banger. What the hell that come from?
Surreal_claps says, Shifty 55 Pika Banger Shifty 55 Pika Banger Shifty 55 Pika Banger.
Pika banger. Pika banger. Yeah, this is usually nothing compared to like how it can get. It can get really wild. But hopefully in future versions of playing random, I'll have it doing something different and better. I mean, it was only picking from, like Core had said.
Surreal_claps says, swole swole swole.
I mean, it got freaky sometimes with the whole
Orion
like.
1 star says, Turkish Spock asks the computer definition of ziz.
And that's the thing too about the text to speech. It is here to take abuse.
Surreal_claps says, Roflowcopter goes swole 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 swole. Orion 1 star says, if you've never seen Turkish Star Trek, check it out. There is a scene that explains my last comment.
My rafflecopter goes swa 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 swa.
Surreal_claps says, MGG Jam MGG Jam MGG Jam. Pale Chimera says, well, blow me down and call me Black Ninja. Orion 1 star says, well, hopefully I'll catch these guys again, maybe I'll run into them again.
Yeah, I mean, if you figure out like where you were watching, you can always go back on Twitch and review the chat if the streamer allows that. God, this headset. I need to definitely
Surreal
fix that
underscore
shit.
claps says, get a good fishing hook, you won't lose them this time. Pale Chimera says, peekaboo.
Peekaboo,
Orion
I
1 star
see
says,
you.
I'm not sure if they're still on, but I'll look for them again, thanks man.
Yeah. So that's only if like they allow VODs to be saved, video on demand kind of stuff.
Just Call McCower says, weird.
Because I allow mine to be saved onto the server for the 14 days it lets me save them. But that's why I also export them immediately over to YouTube. The only thing about exporting to YouTube, it usually takes a few hours before it goes. It is allowing you
I
to
did not
watch
hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. It'll.
Surreal underscore claps says, Deller lasered MGG Killjoy Sweaty 242 Hands Shifty 55 Hype Dynata 2 Burrito FZTVKAPPAOFF Deller Beef Sweaty 242 Showtime Deller Spin MGG Metal MGG Jam MGG Hype MGG Smug MGG Bruv MGG Brains MGG Ha MGG Smile MGG Love Sweaty 242 Love.
Yeah, right. But for it to be a 720 on YouTube, you have to allow for like maybe an hour or so to go by. Else it defaults at 360p for viewing until it gets the processing done for 720. So if anyone goes there to rewatch immediately after, you
Surreal
have to give it
underscore
time.
claps says, Schmook.
You ignorant, self-serving, killjoy, nitpicking bitch! Whore. Asshole. Cunt.
Just Call McCower says, there are beasts under the flood.
There are beasts under the flood. We're talking about Halo Flood?
Pale Chimera says, that was fucking lit. Surreal underscore claps says, damn that was on point saying Killjoy after I used MGG Killjoy.
Yeah.
Your station. The bots have returned.
A lot of the random sounds
Lieutenant
do have
Dan was always getting these funny feelings about a rock or a trail or the road, so he'd tell us to get down, shut up.
Get down! Shut up!
So we did.
So we did. God, what the hell? Okay, here it is. Yeah, a lot of the sounds that play during random have their own unique sound command. That's why I have a certain, like if you don't know what they are, you go to the commands list that I have on my website. Or
Pale Chimera says, sometimes random can be a god in its timings.
yes. Yes, it can. It does some pretty cool shit every once in a while. It probably won't now since it has more to choose from, but you know, someone will be talking about something and it'll randomly play the clip of Walt saying you're GD right.
Murdoch says, Trace notas para desert te quiero. Surreal underscore claps says, y'all wanna play the penis game.
The penis game, what? Where have all the cowboys gone? Hello, Murdochs. How are
Murdoch
you?
says, great song by Vicente Amigo.
Yeah, this
Murdoch
headset, I
says,
gotta work on it.
https://www.youtube.com/watch b=_tzhcp9hnz8. Orion 1 star says, yeah they're not on, there's only 4 people live that are on right now, so now I am checking the safe stuff. Murdoch says, baby making music.
A baby making music? Only 4 people live that are on right now? For Star Trek Online?
Murdoch says, sexy music.
I'm retarded?
Surreal underscore claps says, hey. Never fucked a soundtrack before, I'll try it. Orion 1 star says, yes.
You won't just try it, you'll...
I'd buy
buy that for $1.
Surreal underscore claps says.
Watch your profanity.
Murdoch says, did everyone see the recent Elon Musk comment? Elon Musk warns Russia can utterly destroy US, Europe with nuclear missiles in under 30 minutes and vice versa. We are at the highest risk in 60 years.
So does that mean the world clock or whatever, or the end of day clock that they have is
Surreal
gone up?
underscore claps says, how does he know that though? Murdoch says, yeah.
The shadow
Pale
knows.
Chimera says, Musk is a attention-seeking whore.
And Musk is from the future. He's already been through all this before. He just came back to make profit. I don't know. He's an alien. He's an alien that says there's no such thing as aliens and we have to fear the aliens.
Murdoch says, in a way he is only stating the obvious. Surreal underscore claps says, he thinks he's God after Star Trek Disco kissed his ass once LMAO.
He is God here.
Murdoch says, would be great if someday humanity stopped pointing nukes at itself that would destroy almost all life on Earth.
The only way that would happen.
Claps says, JK. Pale Chimera says, Musk wanted to cut Ukraine off from Starlink after he talked to Daddy Putin. Just Call Makor says, if he thinks he is God, I know a group of people that stay in a mountain that loves taking care of people who claim they are gods.
In a mountain, far from here, on a mountain, where there are deer, on a mountain, people who stay in a mountain. Oh, Riz!
Surreal underscore claps says, or we could get Christian Bale to do a IRL RP of Gore the God Butcher. Surreal underscore claps says, all rise for our national anthem. Romeo India Zulu says, what happened? Murdoch says, again, he is only stating the obvious. The problem is governments want to play God. Armageddon is a real prospect, unfortunately.
This headset's going in and out on the left ear, so it's like it's going like one.
Surreal underscore claps says, you may all be seated. Our national anthem has concluded. Pale Chimera says, thing is Musk also wants to play God.
He's from the future, he knows things. He used the Hadron Collider to come back.
Says, this is my anthem.
Get ready for it.
Surreal underscore claps says, I want to play God, it sounds fun. Pale Chimera says,
Dona eis requiem. Pie Jesu
Pale Chimera says, oh thank God. Just Pharmaco says, haha tricked you.
Are you on your feet all day when you're all day? For just
Kaboom, boom, boom, boom. I need to make another one of those. I don't know, that's pretty classic in my opinion.
Surreal underscore claps says, my ears.
That's right, you thought just your hand and your arm, now your ears.
Murdoch says, tonight I hung out WTH, a dude that built Trent Reznor's studio in LA. He was the sound guy for Tool and Stevie Wonder too. He sort of talked me into buying some more music equipment for recording. Will cost about $2,000. Problem is with current events I need to complete my bug out bag in case I'm not in the epicenter and survive the first strike.
First strike. Well, priorities, man. Well, what would you rather take music equipment in case things get shitty or whatever, or would you rather have a survival kit? There you are.
Murdoch says, weird scenario, invest in music or survival lol.
Maybe music is
Streamlabs
survival.
says, bored yet? If so, use the Twitch search bar at the top to find more exciting streamers. Romeo India Zulu says, damn, 2 hours in already.
Yeah, I started early.
Murdoch says, with no electricity and if I am traveling none of that shit will matter.
In my headset, the left side is it's like the wires like messing up or whatever in there, so it cuts in and out. It's really odd, and it's only one wire that coming from it, like from the computer to it, too. It's 3 in 1, you know. Well, it's 2, I guess. It's left, right audio, and then the microphone all in one line. So
Romeo India Zulu says, did I miss any excitement?
Not really, no. This is my stream. Of course you didn't.
Murdoch says, we need a better administration to cool things off and broker peace, not some old fucking asshole that likes to throw fuel on the fire. Fuck Biden.
He's Dementia Joe. Dementia Joe. Dun 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 dun. Dementia Joe. Let me think of anything that you may have missed. Riz, is there a way to figure out who you may have watched a streamer, or if the previous stream that you have watched, is there a way to figure out who that would have been if you can't remember? Penis length. What would those be? I mean, I can make a command off anything, but you know, you gotta let me know what it's gonna be. What's it gonna be? More. Riz, I only ask you because you're mostly watching the stream on your phone and stuff like that. So you would have like the more of the insight of how to possibly do that, because Orion 1 Star was wanting to go back to a stream that he watched earlier, or they watched earlier, I don't know, he or she, and can't remember who he was watching. And I was thinking, well, there should be like a history thing somewhere, but I've never used the actual Twitch app on a phone, so I don't know how that could be.
Just Call Makover says, I need you to give me admin status on your Discord. I want to create a bot that connects Discord to stream. Romeo India Zulu says, I can see a part that says continue watching if I left before they ended.
Continue watching? That actually sounded pretty cool. Admin status. Dude, I don't even know how to get myself admin status. And I think that's only if you create a community, though. Because I've tried to moderate or give mod privs or whatever to people on there. And it said something about becoming like a...
But if I stayed until the end, it's not on the list.
Okay. So that'd probably be a no then. But no,
Just Paul Makover says, you don't need a community.
I don't even know where, how, and who, though.
Just Call Makover says, you just need to follow my instructions.
Come with me if you want to live. Ding, 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 ding. I mean, I've sectioned people off like to having like a specific title that has no meaning. But the Shira Ryu or whatever, which is Scorpion's clan from Mortal Kombat. I mean, does anybody just tell me any kind of thing they want on Discord, like a position or name, and I make it. And it's not like it has any privileges or anything. Swing that way. Plenty to choose from. More info needed, though. Any idea why I'm not scaled up to 50? Stuck at 35.
Romeo India Zulu says, he'll be all rig Jate. It's not like you team up for anything except dailies. You don't do TIFO runs like everyone else. Or even story missions for that matter.
True, yeah. I barely actually play the game, if you think about it. Like, all the stuff that's in this game, I was probably touched, like, what, 2% of it? And that doesn't include the glitches and shit.
Just Call Makor says, I'll walk you through it when you are not streaming at some point. Probably not tonight because I'll be loopy by then. Maybe before stream tomorrow or something.
Well, I'll be
you just
working
need
tomorrow.
to either create an admin role and add me to it or just give me admin directly. You have to do it within the actual server settings.
Sever settings. Severe settings. Man, I doubt it'd be tomorrow then, because whenever I get home from being at work, I'll shower and then go right into stream. But I'm supposed to still be off Wednesday and Thursday. God, this thing is annoying. If I hold my head a certain way, it's okay. But I don't move my head. I don't leave my head stationary, though. I move it around and looking and all that crap. Holy crap, he's a crapple. Boom, 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 boom. I had thought about connecting a bot or whatever to Discord and shit, but I never really cared. I mean, what's there to possibly connect for? You know? I don't know. I don't know, mister. Belch. Thank you for shooting me in the back. We're always run the block.
Just Call Makor says, if you go to the server settings, go to roles, create role, then click the permission tab, scroll all the way down and click the administrator ticker. And that is basically it. Romeo India Zulu says, a Twitter bot that reposts tweets from what you choose to follow.
Loving you. Go to server settings, roles, create role, click it, permission tab. Damn this thing. Scroll to all the way down, click on administrator, and that's basically it. Boom, 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 boom. Edit server profile. Server settings. Roles. Dinner roles. Create role.
You're shitting on it!
Oh, cool. Somebody got the Michael Rosenbaum one. Oh, I can probably edit this. Look at that. Let's see. View server. Let's see. Permissions. Manage channels. Manage roles. Manage server. Add bots. That thing. Manage webhooks. View audit log. Manage emoji and stickers. Manage roles. Manage dinner rolls.
Just Call Makora says, it is at the very bottom.
The very bottom. Ah, okay, I see that. So, bleep, bleep, blurp, 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 blurp. Okay. First Prime has the ability, according to this, then. Where all these runnels walk hand in hand, tell me why. Oh, why? The other level you see is your personal level. So should I scale it where I am? I'm just bugged out. I don't know what they're talking about there. Might or might not be a bug. There are no bugs in this game. There are features. Feature, creature, gonna eat ya.
Just Call Makora says, Jaffa Cree.
Jaffa Cree and all that good cream and sugar. When I was watching
Just Call Makora says, now when a group of humans come to this planet I will betray Scorpwana and join them on Earth.
Final Conflict. I was watching the David Hewlett previous stream that he had on YouTube from October 7th or whatever. No, he had a stream that was on Twitch and then he put it on YouTube. But he brought up a thing about Legos, about storing Legos and stuff like that. And so as he was like sitting there talking to the camera, he just gets up and says, "Nobody leave. I'll be right back." So he just leaves. He comes back with this big old thing full of Legos, and he's talking about how he likes to separate them out and stuff, and he gets a joy out of that kind of thing. And he says it's probably on the spectrum or something. It was hilarious to watch because he was talking about like Adam Savage and his Lego stuff and storage thing. So then David was like, he's kind of figured out his own type or whatever, and he brought out like this. You know, if you're potting plants, you know, in a garden thing or little flower bed or whatever, you have those little plastic black, you know, things you put the soil in and the seed and all that crap. And he's using that for his Legos. And he said he started using
Romeo India Zulu says, Lego my ego.
Lego my ego. You want to do it now? You come out to you. But he said he started to do it that way, and then he moved on to like food storage containers. Like if you get lunch meat or something that comes in a plastic thing, he had some of those. And he said, but the only problem is, like, if you put every single Lego piece in each individual one of those, depending on what kind of Lego piece it was, then it would stack taller than like a one of the tallest buildings in the world. So he needed something a little simpler. So then he said he got Ziploc bags, and he goes over and he grabs the Ziploc bags full of different sized Legos that are all like they're like tied together and stuff. And he says, but the only problem with that is he runs out of bags. So it was hilarious to watch because he got on this little tangent, which wasn't like a big rant or anything, but talking away from the camera in the room where you can barely hear the audio, but he's just talking and I kind of thought, dude, that's kind of like a McKay thing. Like how much of David Hewlett is McKay, you know, and how much of McKay is David Hewlett. It's always great. It's always fascinating to watch one of his streams. It's like that day that I was watching one and he was talking about 3D printing, and I asked like what kind of 3D printer he had in the background, He says, "Oh, I'm glad you asked that question." So he gets up out of his chair and he goes over to it, and you can't hear whatever he's like talking about, about a thing. And he's like talking about where you can find one and how you like put it together and stuff. Because it's one of those you build, or it has instructions, but you put it together yourself because it's cheaper that way or whatever. And he was like he went online and got me several links to like some sites and stuff that he had visited to look for a 3D printer. And he showed like little pictures of little things, or well, he showed objects that he 3D printed. And I thought, well, that's pretty cool, And I was thinking, just out of one little tiny question, it turned into like this 20-minute thing. And you could see the excitement in his face. It was so funny. But he does that like every once in a while, that the snapping finger thing. Like he gets that genius idea that McKay would get. Especially like whenever he was learning some sort of programming language he was learning, and he was talking about like the process of learning it and stuff like that. That he had been a little, little out of the mix because of acting or whatever like that. That he used to be into all that, but then he got into acting. And since Dr. Rodney McKay was using that in Stargate Atlantis, that at least he had that in his background.
Zulu says, does he talk condescendingly like McKay did?
No, he's actually, if you ever watched Stargate Atlantis, where Rodney McKay from a different universe was named Rod, that's how he is in real life. That's like that's him. So he's not like condescending or anything like that. He gets like just on a wild like goose chasey type thing with an idea.
Romeo India Zulu says, I've not made it that far yet.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Damn, I just ruined it. But no, he's pretty laid back. He gets into like talking a lot. Rodney would do the whole like talking and rambling
Romeo
on and
India
on
Zulu
thing.
says, spoilers in a decade or more old show. I'm good.
Ah, you're good. That's nice. But he'll talk about one thing like pretty speedy, because that's how he really is. And he does like little voices every once in a while of like English accents, because while he's Canadian, he's also like of English heritage, so he's from like England too. I think he's got dual citizenship or something. He's married to an English lady too, and his son speaks just regular Canadian English, like not the aboot or anything, but they say sorry, certain
Romeo
words.
India Zulu
Bean.
says, it's taking me longer to watch that one than SG1 did. Just something about it, I don't know. It's okay, but I can't binge it.
Yeah, SG1 had a certain flow to it, and starting at Atlantis is kind of it's different in a way. But it's McKay is the banter back and forth of McKay and like Shepard on there is hilarious to me. And since Just Call Me Core was talking about the show C, and he said that Joe Flanagan was on there too with David Hewlett, and they do the same kind of bantering. I thought that was hilarious. Change character. This damn thing is just bothering the hell out of me. Da 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 da. I'm gonna have to take that damn thing apart. No, and probably fix it tonight or something like that. Can't even hear out of it now. I killed it. I killed the left side completely. Nope, it's every once in a while it pops in. Hello, left side. How are you doing, left side? Doing all right? Yeah, good deal. It's probably just one little tiny fraction of a little hair of it still existing there, barely connecting.
Let's mess with those things.
All right. Let's see. Endeavors today. Beach Assault. Destroy Dreadnoughts. A Dreadnought. Deal Polaron damage space. Where's a quick dreadnought at? Just one. I know what kind. Let's see. Toilet prize. Polaron. Yay, I had Polaron already in the list. I need to buy some more of those damn things. How much does it cost? Slots and services. Dry dock, no. Inventory, no. Ship slots, no. Loadout slots 10,500. It's not too bad, but cause I missed my other ship that I had for him that had all those loadouts on it. That way I can just go pop, and there it is, you know. Just there it is. Okay, Omega Marks and Infected Conduit. God, I really gotta fix this damn thing. It just keeps going in and out. Too many characters. Text is too long to fit inside the achievement pop-up. That's what that means.
The situation is grim.
Brothers Grimm, there's more. Mister? There's more, mister. But wait, there's more. Break achievements. Meanwhile, in space, we're all tilted toward the wrong side. Somebody else has the same ship.
Scanning the nanite transfer.
No, they got a temporal light cruiser. Okay, the one I used to have. No, it won't, mister. I won't allow her. Dun, da, 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 banana.
The nanite probes can repair the transporters. Stop them.
Or else I'll stop you. Yay for personal endeavor done. Okay, let me see if I can get out of this battle and swap back to my primaries.
A probe is closing in on a transporter. Destroy it.
Talking away. Let's see, I got plenty of solder. Okay, that'll work. I need to fix my headset after I stream tonight. We've got a loose wire in there, some wire. Oh, wire! A loose wire somewhere. Shit is taking itself. Keep messing with it, making it worse. Let me tuck it up in there. Yeah, that's a whole lot better. Messing around with it and yank the wire out, you know. I could just imagine that it's like one tiny piece of copper wire holding that shit together. Or maybe the plastic touching back and forth. You know, like it's got a gap and it's just like every time I move it goes beep 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 beep. End up screwing it up and then having to go buy a new headset. So if I'm late tomorrow, like streaming or anything, it's probably because I'm at Walmart buying a new headset. So hopefully they have Turtle Beach. And the only reason I have Turtle Beach is because Just Call Me Core way back in the day suggested that was a good brand, and I was like, yeah, sure. So looked up on Walmart.com, and there it was. So I went to Walmart and got it. It wasn't too expensive, I don't think. And I never buy myself anything, and I don't have any money anyway, so what the fuck's the matter? I like to attach myself like a tick.
Just Call Makor says, Turtle Beach is okay, but I have evolved to better headphones that cost a pretty penny.
Oh,
Just
I wouldn't
Call
doubt
Makor
that.
says, some good Audio Technicas.
Do you still get wired headsets, or do you get
Romeo India
wireless?
Zulu says, it was. Nowadays I'm not so sure. I'll get a set of beaches because I can't afford $300 for a good set.
You get you a set of beaches.
Just Call Makor says, the headphones I use are both
Wired and wireless at the same time. Like you can you detach wires from it? Dun 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 dun. There you go. How about a double dose of that shit? You think he did it, didn't you? Oh, isn't that nice? Love birds in the game. You gotta love that shit. It's so retarded. Oh, dude, destroy Dreadnought. Was that not a Dreadnought? Is the tactical cube not a Dreadnought? That's bullshit. Oh, I got a perk though. Ooh, run speed, yes.
Just Call Makor says, yes, if I use it in wired mode I get better quality audio and low latency. Wireless has higher latency and lower quality, but I barely notice a difference.
Yeah, I would think that too, because wired directly versus having to travel over the air and the quality going down. So, do you just plug in the cables like a 3.5 millimeter jack? Just jack it in if you want to go wired or whatever. So I can see that being handy, because then it's not a wire that goes up into the headset that can get pulled or yanked out. It can just go into like a snap-in something or whatever, and then just replace that cable or whatever, or either go wireless and you've still got functionality. I could see that. Okay, well, now got to do a damn Dreadnought then. Which one is the one that doesn't like take forever again? Cure found, is it? I don't understand a lot of the things about people dancing in this game. I just don't get it.
Romeo India Zulu says, Vortex.
Vortex, is that a good one? Kidum or Vertex? Yeah, we'll have both of them selected. But I thought the tactical cube was counted
Romeo
as a
India
Dreadnought.
Zulu says, and ship is a boss. Should count.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't get any credit for it. It's so crazy. Yes, I'd like one table, please. Okay, thank you. Go that way. Thank you. Oh my God, my bladder, my bladder, my bladder. My bladder, my bladder, my bladder. Oh, damn it. Oh, there's a line. Oh, shit. This guy's excited that he's about to go use the restroom here. He can't hold it. Look at him.
Romeo India Zulu says, hit up Voth space and see if the end wave has begun.
Good idea. Good idea. We don't need to go dancing. Are there actually like people that come there to dance, or is that just NPCs? I never go to the dance things for some reason on this game. I don't really give a shit about dancing. Loading soul system. Not so easy. Shoving that wire up into my headset really helped. It made it better. Yes. Dr. Flox. Yes, we made it better. Dr. Flox. He flocks around. I would know, Captain. Yes. Oh my.
Fuck you!
Alright then, shit. I am nomad, hear me roar.
Alrighty then.
Riz, did you see the new thing I added, which is not really funny, but it's funny to me for some reason.
There are 2 active Borg transwarp conduits in this system, along with a stable spatial rift.
Romeo India Zulu says, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got right now. I thought it was funny. I'm sorry. It's just him walking in. Oh, got overridden by a sound. It's one of those. It's like the Cartman thing. He just comes in and goes. Just thought it'd be funny for some times or whatever. I thought about it when I was sitting on the toilet earlier taking a shit. That and the quantum leap thing.
Loud noises!
Yeah, damn right, loud noises. That counted. What the fuck? Okay, I'm done. See y'all later. Ow. Right in the ass. I don't know. That little tactical cube actually counted. Weird, wild stuff. Now I'm stuck here for like 20 minutes. I had a problem. Kaboom, Captain. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. Captain Jean-Luc Picard. John Luck Picard.
One hour later.
1 hour later. Becoming a pro with those, yo. There's also some footage of the Just Do It thing by Shia that when he's walking like that, where he puts his arms in front of him and makes like this like gesture and strains. I don't understand it. But I don't have it on here though.
Just do it!
The hell, why Yacht Spot? What the hell are you talking about, Yacht Spot? The fuck, man? You will lower your shields and prepare to be burned, mister. Okay, that means I gotta open up the scripts and see about why I have that doing that. Because I was messing with that shit yesterday. Okay. Okay, open, right clicking. This computer's so damn slow these days. And search for last played. Okay, there it is right there. Files, save. And then off of that, off of that. Did I click Windows question mark like a dumbass? Hopefully not. Leveled up! Popping bottles in the ice like a blizzard. When we drink, we do it right. Getting slithered, sipping scissor in my ride. Like 3-6. Now I'm feeling so fly, like a G6, and like a G6, like a G6. No! No! There are 4 lights! No! Damn it.
There are 4 lights!
Let it be known that there are 4 lights. The jury has seen that there are 4 lights. Oh no, we can't allow that to happen. Kaboom, Captain. Can't remember the commands.
In range?
Not yet, sir.
On, come on.
She'll fly apart.
Fly apart then.
Damn it. I do need to add an extra a second to that. To the videos that play back. I figured this Shia thing could be like a disgust type thing. When people like kind of get frustrated with whatever and they just play like Shia walking like that.
Romeo India Zulu says, so after watching the rest of your stream last night, you had mentioned a He's Dead Jim that you could actually hear. I found a montage and posted it, in case you haven't noticed.
Oh yes, yes I did. Only thing is, whenever I saw it, I went and took a nap and then woke up and started streaming. Because I got up earlier than I wanted to today because I needed to see if I had to go.
Says, sounds about right.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, man. But I had to get up and see if I got an email back from my practitioner guy.
Just Call Makora says, and then I forced Scorp to watch me stream Kingdom Hearts on my Putpinet.
No, that was
Romeo
before.
India
Yeah.
Zulu says, not like that. I slept today too, which is why I was 2 hours late to stream.
I got about 2 hours
Get
left.
us out of here.
You're no god to me, mister.
I am Kirok.
Okay, Finnegan.
Spock. I love that Spock stuff from MST3. Yeah. Well, I watched the stream first, and then I saw you post that, and I listened to it. I went through it, and then I looked up at the time, and I started yawning. Ugh. I went and laid down. I thought maybe a 30-minute nap. Ended up sleeping 2 hours. I think it was 2 hours. I can't remember. But my primary healthcare physician person, I was checking in to see about that appointment that they had me down for. So that's why I had messaged them the other day about it. And it being the weekend, you got to wait until everybody's there on Monday kind of shit to answer you. So they said, oh, just disregard that. Everything was fine or whatever. I'm like, okay. I mean, they are the ones that make the appointments. Why they make me an appointment that they didn't want me to take? I don't get it. They had me worrying like something was wrong, some shit. Because usually you're the one making an appointment. You know, if you ever go to a doctor. Or whatever. But it's all good. So doing that and waking up I think it was like 11 o'clock. I woke up. I thought, well, shit. So I went and mingled. Like, went to the living room or whatever. And
The scimitar has been destroyed.
then I came back and sat here and then started talking to Core.
Pale Chimera says, Mommy, why is Daddy naked with the nanny?
Boom. Oh, look, we're underneath one of the Borg wings. We can hide here. Like, oh, look at this ship that I have. Isn't it awesome? Oh my god, this is an awesome Borg ship. See, I'm under here, though. This is me. Wow, this ship is so amazing. It looks so awesome. No one can tell it's not me because I'm under here. I'm underneath the wing. It's like a little birdie. What the hell? Oh, I clicked away. I'm sorry, Mother. I'm sorry. I left the nest. Okay, so beach assault. Is that the one where you're like running around on the beach or something? Let's see. Manure beach assault. Draenor Gauntlet. What the hell is it? Because I know that's like a ground
Romeo
one,
India
right?
Zulu says, Colony World Ground Tifo.
Ah, yes, Colony World. Colony Invasion. Defend Rio Station. Brotherhood Circuit. Colony Invasion. Fleet choice, special event. Oh, damn it. Queue up for beach assault. Easier said than done. I don't want to keep it on space or ground clicking there because I know that I'll forget all about it. Oh, wait. What was the difficulty level for that one? There it is. Okay, yeah, it was easy. So that's why I didn't see it. Ah, that probably got away from... Ooh, beach assault. That one. Okay. Hey, if it's easy, I don't give a shit. Unless it says I have to do it in advance. Just let your flow. Unless, I probably didn't see that. I have this problem like not seeing shit that's right in front of me. A dog can take a poop right in front of me and I'll be like walking through that shit, you know? Collect reward. I like to collect the reward on that right there. Collect the reward. Yeah. I mean, I've been looking for McCoy He's Dead Jim thing without like music playing and all that kind of stuff. Because usually it's like, this man is dead. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. This man's
Romeo
alive.
India Zulu says, usually if it said do advanced TIFO, it doesn't specify which one. Like your coif. And if it specifies a certain TIFO, it doesn't matter difficultly.
Okay. I never pay attention to all that stuff. Any day now. Any day now. Maybe I should have kept it on that other difficulty level. Look like it went through a whole lot better that way. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Again, this is October, so if anybody needs to get that Zombie Dance, Michael J. Fox, or not J. Fox, Michael Jackson. Now's the time. I already got it. 67. We made it to 67. Federation Disciples made it to 67. Nice. Oh, God. All right. Yeah, I'm right in the middle of looking at something that has to do that every time. Dream. Oh, we're downloading files. Patched 2 files for reasons, who knows. Meanwhile, at Colony World,
Romeo India Zulu says, ah yes, group up with a bunch of randoms who don't know how to do this TIFO just for an emote. Hard pass, solo patrols for me.
ah, damn, it's one of those locked off ones. If I only had Abraham Lincoln's axe. I'm ready for the Walking Dead. I got my weapon, my rifle right there. Because I'm special. Clap along if you feel. Because I'm stupid. Stupid. Morgan. Gordon. Nadira. Bryant. I'm the only one that has a weird name then. Alright. Yes. Never mind, damn it, took too long. Shit, fuck whore. We've lost somebody already. Alright, well, never mind, I'll just be over here. If we're gonna be using that shit. Space! Final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. It's a 5-year mission. To explore strange new worlds. To seek out a new life.
Screw you guys. I'm going home. Cartman! Screw you guys.
Power generator has taken heavy damage.
Screw you guys. I'm going home. Alright then. Fire. You got fire. You got flame. Army of me.
They powered up another transporter. Watch out for more troops.
Those bastards. I'm waiting for my team. I have a red backpack because I'm red. Jordy, stop banging that son of a bitch. You knew. Don't make me slap you in the ass. Dunk. Oh, knocked him through the next week. Yeah. Put him in the wall, yo. That's a mad kick he's got there, son. Hop, 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 hop.
They have a lock on all 3 facilities. They're direct beaming now.
No way. Yes way, Tad. Dude. Fire. Schnickel Fritz. And by the time I want to use something, I'm not done firing. Hiya! Near direct beaming. Hey, Crace, how you doing? You gonna watch a movie there, Crace? They were dancing. Come here, baby. There you go. Mwah.
The colony shield is coming online now.
Jordy, you're talking over yourself. But you don't have to take his word for it. Bleeding baby, butterfly in the sky. I transport slow. Meanwhile, here I come. I'm coming to get you, mister.
They have mortars and shields. Smash through them to reach the inhibitor.
Ooh, yes. Ooh.
Make your way to the first transport.
Making your way downtown, walking fast. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Come on, come on.
Transport inhibitor 1.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Haha, you've got it there for you, and I'm going here too. Hey, there could distractions out there. That's pretty awesome.
Transport inhibitor 2 is operational.
Boom, shacky lacquer. Oh, there's another one? Oh, okay. I can do it. I can do this. Haha, hello. Ooh. I'm confusing you, aren't I? Yes. You don't know what I'm doing next, do you? No. Yes. Yes, Lovey. Yes, Gilligan. I'm standing behind you. You have no idea I'm here. Damn it, mister. My character decided he was going to attack.
Transport inhibitor 3 is working. Keep it up. Transport inhibitor 4 now online.
But you don't have to take my word for it. Butterfly in the sky. I can go high to high. Take a look. It's in a book. A bleeding asshole. Oh, we hit a wall. Oh, yeah. I was about to try to get out like a board or something. Forgot this isn't the real world. Road Rules Challenge. My tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why. Well, the hell, that doesn't make a damn bit of sense, does it? What the fuck? Okay, well, we'll just run over there then. Damn it. Oh, this brings me back. The days when the colony world of the Knight Rider. Engage! With rage! They may have fixed this map because, weren't they talking about one of those streams about people slipping through the edges and stuff and map breaking? Because I know that Cowtip and Mike dude is always doing that stuff. I have returned, Knight Rider. I'm here with my red backpack. Y'all are here with your blue backpack. I'm probably in the wrong spot, but I don't give a shit. Okay, we can go around it, thank you. Fire.
Romeo India Zulu says, I gotta do TFOs for like 2 days with many characters. This is gonna be boring.
What? You have to build up some dilithium. I don't know if you're my team, but I'm helping you out anyway, fellas.
All inhibitors are up.
Romeo India Zulu says, need Dilly and Marks.
Dilly dilly, mark mark, dilly dilly. Dilly dilly, mark mark, dilly dilly. All these people are over here, and I'm the only one over here. Defend inhibitors while Jordy prepares the counter attack.
Attack shuttles incoming.
But you don't have to take my word for it. Have you kind of mapped out what TFOs you're going to be playing to make it the fastest possible way? Which ones to try to avoid? Or are you just going to do random so you get more marks?
Romeo India Zulu says, randoms.
Random.
One of the inhibitors was destroyed.
If one of these inhibitors should happen to fall, 99 inhibitors in my drawers. 99,000 inhibitors. 99,000 inhibitors.
The shuttles took another inhibitor out.
But
Hold
you
them back.
don't have to take my word for it. Fire. Yes, it's on fire.
Heads up. An elite squad of Zenkethi is beaming down.
Zenkethi. It's probably the first time that Jordy's ever said Zenkethi was in this game. Cthulhu. The hell is my team at?
Romeo India Zulu says, a couple characters don't have builds yet, so I'm using the default weapons that you can't upgrade, like the 3-2C beams off the Einstein.
Ooh. My goodness, dude. I know you're gonna hate every minute of that.
Another inhibitor down. Take down those shuttles.
Take 'em downtown, waiting for you tonight. Downtown.
Their shields are buckling. They won't last much longer.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Romeo India Zulu says, yep. But it's either that or do story missions for a good enough build. But it, man.
Yeah, story missions. Yeah, well, maybe you'll get teamed up with people who are like have some better gear, so it's not as painful. Kind of like just ride their coattails, you know, like I do. Oh no, you're actually a player. I'm just a person that just is in the game that, you know. But you don't have to take my word for it. Huh! Oh, get in there, get in there. Haha, I got you trapped. Got you trapped, son.
Samu Wraith says, bleeding bumhole Scorp.
Hello there, dude.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Samu Wraith says, LOL, how are you?
I'm a doing. Yeah, this is...
It says Johnson.
Why in the world did it... I disabled that myself a moment ago, the whole last played thing, and yet there it is again. What the hell? This doesn't make any sense. Alright, well, I'll just go back in there and do it again, I guess. Open scripts editor. Sound commands. And edit that again. Okay. Search, find. Last played. Find. And it's found every damn one of them. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's commented out, so it should not even be doing that. Lucata, life goes on. Oh, la 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 la, life goes on.
Samu Wraith says, obviously Johnson is the word of the day for Streamlabs.
Johnson is the word of the day. Jonasson? Why would he still be doing that? That's so wild. I have to investigate. I can't not investigate. Let's see. It's not random tools. This is the same thing though. If I reload... Okay, I'm reloading the thing, so it's probably not going to say something.
Romeo India Zulu says, watch, I'm gonna finish my Admiralty collecting, go out for a smoke, and the first random I'll get will be GK.
So is it only with the Beavis and Butthead number? Now it's not doing it. I don't understand.
I saw something, but like it went away. Try the other eye. You've got two of them. Oh yeah, good idea.
Samu Wraith says, a few moments later this finishes.
Beavis, you can't do anything right.
That's about right, yeah. Gravity Kills. The one everybody hates. Isn't it like the only one you're locked into? Let's see. Okay, collecting that. There.
You ignorant, self-serving, killjoy, nitpicking bitch! Whore. Asshole. Cunt.
Penn Jillette.
Romeo India Zulu says, it's super easy, if you know what to do. Problem is, not many know what to do.
Yeah, that's the thing. People can drag that thing on forever. And that's the reason why a lot... See, I don't mind when people are there that know what to do, because we're all like gathering up the things together, you know, and then fighting and whatnot, but it's when everybody just assumes you just attack everything that comes at you and you don't progress the thing, or you're the only one progressing it and it takes longer, that pisses me off when playing that one. That's why I dread that one so much, because of that. It's like the ground one where before, when I was confused about the Borg, you know, where you're in that you gotta like be the one in the control room to raise and lower the thing so they can attack which pillar or whatever in the Borg thing, the ground. And I was so confused about that one, but now that I've kind of figured some of it out, someone needs to be the one in the control
Romeo India
room.
Zulu says, Jimbo's friend from South Park, he's coming right for us. Busts out the grenade launcher.
Busts out the grenade launcher. Okay, so now we need to do the event. Cat's tail. Get that going.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu, well, at least it's not the sex slave summon.
The hell did I get all this bullshit down here? Wait, where did this come from?
Samu Wraith says, Stick of Truth Scorp.
Stick of Truth. The Stick of Truth. What? I don't know where I got those items in there, because I don't keep all that crap. Rockin' Robin, tweet, 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 Rockin' Robin. You came, you saw, you kicked its ass. I said no, I don't want to hear that shit. Damn it.
Samu Wraith says, a South Park RPG game.
Oh. Oh, is it that one where you get to play the new kid and you learn how to throw your farts or something like that from Cartman? Me first, mister. I said, me first, mister. I went over the door. Let me go first. I'm going to light this candle. Me first. Me first. Let me do it. Shatner's like Stewart off of Mad TV. Let me do it. Look what I can do. Yeah, which one of me is real? Nobody knows.
Pale Chimera says, Spy vs Spy.
Spy versus Spy.
Samu Wraith says, him, first he's Captain Kirk.
He's Captain Kirk. He's Captain Kirk. He's Captain Kirk. Kirok.
Repeat. The imposter is not to be injured.
I'm Captain Kirk! I'm Captain Kirk!
Just Call says, I'd share my Steam library with you so you could try out Stick of Truth, but you'd be like, no, you don't have to do that. My PC sucks. Probably couldn't play it. I'm not worthy.
That's right. I'm worth as much as whatever you step on when you go out into a manure field full of cows. That's how much I'm worth. Are we done shooting a random weapon at the ground? Me first. Me first.
Romeo India Zulu says, false. You are worth at least minimum wage.
Yeah. Below minimum wage. I'm what they call worth less, you know? I'm worth about as much as I'm worth. Which is very little. Fire. Let's see. Is kinetic energy or physical energy going to be better? He's immune. And he's not. He's immune. What if I, like, held a
Samurai
torch?
says, at Just Call McCower he'd have fun with Stick of Truth, I think. Pale Chimera says, Sorp is worth tree fitty.
Look, I'm holding a light. Hey! Hi! Hi, listen here. You bastards. You've killed my son. I'm holding a light.
Romeo India Zulu says, like a moth to flame.
These are the virgins of our lives.
I'll show you guys a picture. What is a picture?
Ah, some Three Stooges here.
Romeo India Zulu says, I love lamp.
Look over here. Excuse me, Veronica.
Yes, what is it, Brick?
I would like to extend to you an invitation to the pants party.
Excuse me?
The party. The pants with the pants. Party with pants.
Brick, are you saying that there's a party in your pants and that I'm
Samurai
invited?
says,
That's
in
it.
chat voice, hey, you
Did
son
Brian
beach,
tell you to say this,
You
Brick?
killed my son.
Yes.
You bastard.
Okay.
Son
No,
of a
I
bitch.
don't want to go to a party
Son of a
in
bitch.
your pants.
Party
Very
with
well.
pants. You son of a bitch. You've killed my son. You bastard. Klingon bastard, you've killed my son. Klingon bastard. You've killed my son. A son that he only knew for a day. No. This is your son. Oh, hey, how you? Yeah, he looks nothing like you. In fact, I think I adopted him. I don't know.
Pale Chimera says, I bet a sexy Klingon girl.
If I push it any harder, the whole thing will blow.
You mean like like Worf's whenever the episode of TNG where the Traveler sent them across like the galaxies and stuff like that, and then whatever they thought came to life, and Worf thought about a sexy Klingon woman, and she's like crawling all over the floor and shit. Immune. He's immune. Immune. Burn that ass. I'm gonna keep doing it until my guy does it. He's still
Pale
shooting.
Chimera says, a sexy warrior Keegan girl.
Am I gonna stop shooting anytime soon? Okay. Every time I do that, he shoots him. I can't not shoot the guy. I don't know. He's a drone. He's a Borg drone now. It's like I'm
Samu
stuck
Wraith
in shoot
says,
mode.
Me, I'll take the Orion girl.
Orion?
Samu Wraith says, or the green chick.
Lollipop. From where? Zelda theme music plays. That's what I think about every time I go to that candle thing. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, looking for you. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are ya? Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here are you. Brain farts get triggered really easily for me. You know you've got a mystery to solve, so Scooby-Doo, get ready for your act. Don't hold back. Yeah, yes. Hello there. Reach the cabin. Jasper. Hello there, Jasper. Yes. You get to pick what bed we are. I'm not shooting anybody. What the hell? Oh, they've got a gun too. Hobgoblins history. Okay.
Samu Wraith says, you get to pick. Shat, you, Mr. Get to pick.
But I think they're a bit more real.
Hobgoblin, tweedledee, hobgoblin, romance, yes.
Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra.
Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra.
Go find, live long, and prosper. If it doesn't come from the Punic region of Italy, it's not a pun. It's sparkling wordplay.
Mm-hmm.
You must place that book on the correct shelf. Go find Transmutation, Potions and You.
Transmutations, potions and you. Transmutations, potions and you. Transmutations, potions and you. Heroes in a half shell.
Did you know that the vast majority of transmutation is done by elixir?
Elixir. There's a cookbook. Alchemy? Does that say alchemy? Yes.
Well done.
The
way is now open to you.
Yay! Yay, we did it! Yay! Go back. Go back down to the car. And our kisses too, 'cause me first. Me first. Nope, nope, not gonna be a cat this time, thank you. Damn it! This is the third time in a row. Swipe the skull and break the protection.
Sam Wraith says, it's not a Tumas Corp.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor. Sausage. Get to the chopper. Strike the hag while they are vulnerable. Fa la 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 la. Shoot them out of the fucking sky.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Nobody? I'll collect the book. You! Stay there. Liberace at last. Me first.
Just Comicore says, I can do an Arnold voice.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, Walter. You're just an asshole.
Okay, then.
An Arnold voice. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwartz. Fire. Ooh. And please, people, please know to do this. She does, she knows. They knows. Oh, but they ran out of time. One of your comrades is turned into a phase shifter. They have been phase shifted. Dude. The hell's with one of our people being a fuck way over there? Umbrella. Bull butter. Dude, I have to get those pattern enhancer things that allow you to get phase shifted on purpose on here.
Get off the damn shed!
No, you! Here! The line must be drawn here!
Samu Wraith says, so we did.
So we did. Lieutenant Dan was always getting this funny feeling.
Romeo
about
India
Rob.
Zulu says, LOL at that command.
Line. Yeah. Yes, I need to definitely get that. The line must be drawn. Yeah. But how far should it go? Should it go like the no further part? Or sabotage? Yes, please, damn it. It's like, yay, a player that knows
Romeo
what the fucking
India
do.
Zulu says, Jean-Luc blow up the damn ship.
Jean-Luc, blow up the damn ship. So go for like broke on that? Like all the way? How'd we do? We did better if that wasn't for that one person right there that finally decided they were going to show up and actually do nothing. Jean-Luc, blow up the damn ship. Ahab and his
Samu
whale.
Wraith says, we also need Lieutenant Dan ice cream.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. It's time for your bath, Lieutenant. For some reason, ping pong came very natural up to me. I didn't even play ping pong when I didn't have nobody to play ping pong with. And even Lieutenant Dan would come and watch. Lieutenant Dan, I got you some ice cream. Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. Let's see, discard that shit. Why do I have
Romeo
that?
India Zulu says, it's a primitive culture. I'm trying to blend in. You're blended all right.
It's a primitive culture. And boom. Okay. Now we go over here. No. Go to Gary the Klingon. Change character. It's a primitive culture. I'm trying to blend in. You're blended all right. Right. Gary the Klingon. Oh damn it! Wait, I was gonna. Okay, wait. I need to go back to me. Cause the fleet thing. I was gonna look at the fleet thing. So 67. Yay.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu, if you're looking for my professional opinion as ship's counselor, he's nuts.
Oh, he's Putin nuts. Upgrades available.
Romeo India Zulu says, so you still going another hour, right? LOL
Watch your
Sam.
profanity.
Watch your profanity. Embassy provisions 5. Energy credits. We're at level 67. I highly doubt anybody gives a shit at the Okay, embassy provisions. If I go that far, roster. Where I'm at in the leader poll. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. What the hell? Give a shit. 1, 2, 3 to get us started. I seem to be collecting junk. Oh, so much for my saggy rear end. And then again, 1, 2, 3. Let's talk this over. It's not like we're dead. Let's see. 1.
Samu Wraith says,
and 2.
listen Scorp, we all a destiny, he was to die on the field with honor, he was Lieutenant Dan Taylor.
Listen to me. We all have a destiny. Nothing just happens. It's
Romeo
all part of a
India
plan.
Zulu says, I don't like doing Admiralty all the time, but I have been for a few character who need it and for Dilly on the rest of them. I don't get a full 8,000 per character, but I get a decent amount. I just pooled all my dilly together and had about 250k. Filled up the embassy project finally. Now we wait for fleet marks.
Nice. That's not Admiralty does a pretty good job of like little dilithium here and there. That's about all I'm gonna donate to that. Rasta man, he be a jamming so smooth. You. I had a destiny. I was Lieutenant Dan Taylor. You still Lieutenant Dan. Don't you understand, Cub? This wasn't supposed to happen. Not to me. Okay. Now we can go over to our other character. It seems to be what I'm waiting for on Gary, like just fleet marks. You know, like from the people that he's invited.
Romeo India Zulu says, it does okay if you get lucky. The failed ones make it take longer to accumulate obviously. So that makes it drag on.
Yeah.
But dem's the brakes.
Dem's the brakes, yo. Yeah, dem's the brakes, yo. Mr. White. Yo, Mr. White. Yeah. I've been leaving the fleet mark thing open for people to donate, because if it's one thing you can get, it's the fleet marks, you know, that come along a little easier. Expertise. I mean, if you're going to battle it out with, like, randoms all the time, you get a little bit more. Okay. Speaking of randoms, Gary is going to go for his random.
Samu Wraith says, honestly risk to get all my tech upgrades for my ship weapons and gear. I have been doing as much Admiralty as I can and getting marks fast as possible, so between that and duty officers yet. Romeo India Zulu says, it just takes forever with this many characters. I don't know how people do 20 to 50 tunes.
Dude, I don't either.
Samu Wraith says, I actually got back on my temporal tune today.
Yeah, I don't know how people do it either. I mean, I barely do it with 7.
Just Call Makour says, I'm giving her everything I got, Captain. If I give her any more of everything that I got, Captain, then I am going to blow everything that I got, Captain, inside her, and then she will be filled with everything that I got, Captain.
Situation.
Yay for Situation Grim. Gary has spoken. Boarded.
Samu Wraith says, I've no idea how people do 50. I have 14, and even then I can't do all their Admiralty.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. If I push it any harder, the whole thing will blow.
Romeo India Zulu says, Sam, I know Dilly is important for you. But drop 40k on a 10 stack of Phoenix boxes and downgrade them to where you can get unlike 15 to 25 Phoenix upgrade tokens. Sit on them until upgrade weekend and bam.
Oh yeah. That's a good idea.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu, yeah, maybe I should sit on them then, man, I've been spending them. Samu Wraith says, a prize pack at a time. Romeo India Zulu says, they nerfed the amount it upgrades. Romeo India Zulu says, or nerfed.
Yeah, they cut that stuff back. Really sad too. Whee! Sensors. Sensors confirmed, Captain. And we disappear off camera. Meanwhile... the shipyard. We need to repair our ship at the shipyard. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell.
Romeo India Zulu says, or if you grind the anniversary event, is it? You can get great upgrade tokens out of that, but that's a lit of particle mini games.
Oh yeah, you could like collecting all that shit. The little, those things they're painful. I'm just gonna say it, it's painful. Repair all.
Romeo India Zulu says, or if you have a Delta recruit, give your items to them and have them use the Delta upgrades, then give weapons back to your guy.
A Delta recruit can do that? Wait a minute, wait. A Delta recruit, give them the items? Delta upgrades? So that, wait a minute here. They can make Delta upgrades? Is that what it is?
Samu Wraith says, I only have Mark 13 gear Riz.
Uzani, his army with fist open.
Fist open? Fistful of dollars.
Samu Wraith says, his fist open.
Damok and Jalad at Tanagra.
His fist grasping. His fist holding it firm. Jack
Romeo
and Enos
India
on the
Zulu
mountain.
says, don't Delta recruits have like 4 Delta upgrades that have a good boost as a reward, but it's bound to them? So you'd have to swap your items you want you upgraded to that tune, have them upgrade it, then give back. Level 13 gear is sufficient.
I didn't even know that. Yeah, they get that rewarded. I think I've already used that though. Yeah, I probably already used that. Cause my only one is Suka Blade. Gravy and onions. I just didn't know you can swap them between characters. I thought once it's like, some upgrades are just
Samu Wraith
character
says,
only.
at Romeo India Zulu I noticed the vendor temporal gives your other tunes something.
Yeah, you get like marks and shit like that, but
Romeo
really.
India Zulu says, not the tokens. The weapons you want upgraded.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your body. Shake your body. Cool. What does that do? Recruitment XP. Okay, that's pretty cool. Is that this? Is there the same thing for Federation for that? Because it's security on Kronos. Details. A minor Klingon house is agreed to accept the refugees from on board your ship
Romeo
in exchange
India
for accepting
Zulu
one of their
says,
young warriors.
yes Sam, the recruits are helpful. But I mean, it's a Haluva grind. Samu Wraith says,
yeah.
I need to get back on my Delta, I haven't been playing them.
I hadn't been playing mine either. I've been focusing on Gary's, the recruit for him. Gary! I wanted to click on Admiralty, but I clicked off of it like a dumbass retard. Boom, boom. Like a dumbass retard. How low am I getting on this shit? Pretty damn low. Ooh, like a day is that.
God! They're gonna know I'm dumb.
Uh-oh. You got served.
Romeo India Zulu says,
Bullshit.
LOL.
Yeah,
Romeo India Zulu says, just
Son of
like
a
Judas
bitch.
last night.
yeah, he kept getting interrupted. It was funny. I made random have more choices since it wasn't picking out the ones from individual locations. So in my sounds folder, I have all the sounds that it plays, but I also have little folders in between that store other sounds, and it wasn't looking in those other folders. So now it has like 1,000 choices.
Samurai says, at Romeo India Zulu, Judas needs a get shit on command.
Yeah, he doesn't have any. He can get sound commands through various ways, but he just hasn't done it yet. I mean, you can have the thing I have at the bottom of mine. It's pretty easy to set up. You just sign into it with your Twitch and tell it like what channel you are, and allow it to access that channel, and install the little panel to go underneath the
Just
stream.
call Nicole says, 164318791968842. Romeo India Zulu says, lock. Samurai says, at just call Nicole, is that a captain's lock? Smiling _face_with sunglasses.
I think that's when Data's imitating Picard's
Just
voice.
call Nicole says, no, it is Rodney's password.
Rodney's password is Data's or Picard's TNG password too.
Samuraith says, okay. Murdoch says, I'm going to start buying synthesizers. Romeo India Zulu says, Drow sap.
You tiny little life forms. You precious little life forms. Where are you?
Synthesizers, like the actual instrument
Damok and
stuff?
Jalad at Tanagra.
Like for instrumental use, synthesizers?
Murdoch says, so imagine when the bomb hits I will be immersed in a deep SYTH wave sound.
Oh, you're gonna make a sound bubble. That might actually
Just
work.
call Makor says, I have a surprise for all of you. I have been working on this for a very long time.
The beast of Tanagra. Damok and Jalad at Tanagra.
Murdoch says, you're Pangus? Just call Makor says, just give me a moment to get this ready.
Are you on your feet all day? Hey, I'm working with you all day. I got a job. You don't need all day. Hey, I'm working with you all day. Hey, big guy. How you doing? Hey, big guy. Shitting me? You don't just $19.99. You don't need all these. Here's how to work. Hey, how you doing? Hi, Billy Mays here. Are you on your feet all day when you all day? Shitting me? Just $19.99.
What would be epic is me doing the Billy Mays sale at Just Call Makor.
Hi, Billy Mays here for the Big City Slider Station.
Samurai
the fast
says,
and easy
instead
way
of the usual.
to press and cook delicious sliders. Those restaurant mini burgers everyone loves. No more squishing and squashing or flipping and flopping. With the Slider Station, just scoop, press, and cook right on your stove. The unique design cooks both sides at once, so you never have to flip them. And in just 2 minutes, you'll have 5 mouth-watering sliders. Use dinner rolls, potato rolls, any
Samurai
bun.
says,
You can double
hey raise my surprise equal. Samurai says, my surprise.
Onions, ketchup or cheese, Big City sliders are sure to please. The
Samurai
double-sided
says,
non-stick
my screams
surface.
AAT made.
Not even burnt on cheese will stick. Whether it's ground beef, chuck or sirloin, just scoop, press, and cook. No slipping and no
Romeo
hassle.
India Zulu
Make healthy
says,
turkey,
"Achoo."
chicken, and veggie burgers with ease. And join the craze with me, Billy Mays. You can also cook them on a bed of onions for
I
that
like
classic
meals.
diner taste.
I like
Or use the
ketchup,
slider
but
station
two
as the
and
ultimate
the
burger
egg
press
are
to
too
load the
much.
grill in no time. And watch this. On a busy school morning, 5 perfect egg sandwiches in an instant. Moms, you're gonna love it. And when you're done, cleanup's a breeze. Call now
Samurai
and receive
says,
the Big City
"That'll
Slider
be my
Station with
forever
measuring
counter to
scoop
Maze."
for just $19.99. We'll also include the Slider Station recipe guide, loaded with
there's
my
gonna
favorite
be a meeting
creations like
between
the
your
barbecue
ass
bacon
and the palm
cheddar
of my
and
hand.
the original Billy
If
Burger
you don't
free.
get off the
But
set.
call right now,
get
and we'll
off
send
the
you the
set.
quick prep slicer, perfect for onions, pickles, and mushrooms. A $20 value, free. Just pay separate shipping. You get it all. Big City
Scorpona
Slider Station,
says,
measuring scoop, recipe guide, and quick prep slicer, all for just $19.99. Order right
Scorpona
now.
says,
Call
Streamlabs.
1-800-630-5680. That's 1-800-630-5680
Romeo India
to
Zulu
order
says,
the Big City Slider
Streamlabs
Station.
jumping
the
in the
mini
mix
burger
now
sensation
too.
that's sweeping the nation. Call
Scorpona says,
1-800-630-5680.
ha 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 ha.
What the fuck?
May I have your attention?
Huh?
Romeo India Zulu says, awesome. Samu Wraith says, do IT Streamlabs
Attention,
betray Maze?
please.
Samu Wraith says, do IT.
Diddy dum diddy do.
You will be silent!
What the fuck? Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, I put those in there like 2 months ago or whatever, and forgot all about that. Why is it now starting to work? And I just put them in for like a random thing and
Samu Wraith says, we need Palpatine do it command man.
do it.
Just Call Makor says, because I streamed today.
Just do it!
Romeo India
Oh,
Zulu
damn
says, gotta post it or he'll forget Sam.
That's right. I will forget
Samu Wraith
everything.
says, but we that dark just do it.
Just do it. Make your dreams come true.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu, okay, I'll send it.
Man, I'm trying to find some that have like money, some energy credits here. I keep forgetting what I've looked over already because I keep laughing. Gotta keep.
Just Call Makor says, I have all these ideas. I want to basically recreate all the Streamlabs audio stuff and do other cool things. Romeo India Zulu says, speaking of EC back over 200M.
Oh wow, man, you've been selling some shit, haven't you? All these ideas, recreate Streamlabs audio stuff. Streamlabs audio stuff. What audio stuff? It's good to have land. It's good to have land. It's land to have good.
Samu Wraith says, what about Lebowski? You ever been to Vietnam? You're in for a world of pain. I should get that. Just Call Makor says, I don't know. Whatever runs the sound commands. Maybe even create misplay for Discord.
Aha! Let's see.
Romeo India Zulu says, there's a ship I want, and I can afford it. But it's just for a trait. We'll take everything I have, and for only one character.
Chatbot is
So I will wait until I can buy 2.
The ship you want for trait. So you want to buy 2, one for like one, so it only does like one character thing at a time. So you want it for each one. Streamlabs chatbot is what I use for the sounds. That's what it plays. Streamlabs OBS doesn't though.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu. I've been wanting to get the Klingon carrier, thought it was on the store, but I don't see it.
You're entering a world of pain, Walter, man. You mark that frame and 8, you're entering a world of pain. I'm not. A world of pain.
Romeo India Zulu says, which Klingon carrier?
A world of pain. Of the Knight Rider. Ooh, there's a 5. Whoa, and a 50. Yeah.
Streamlabs says, out of all the streamers' channels I sit in, this has got to be the most boring of them all.
Indeed.
Oh, shit.
Just Call Makover says, fuck you Streamlabs. My stream was more boring. Streamlabs says, bored yet? If so, use the Twitch search bar at the top to find more exciting streamers. Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu, I don't know, it reminds me of a D7 but it's bigger.
I love all of it. I don't know why this stuff is starting to actually work now, though. That's weird, because I'll add a little thing to Streamlabs every once in a while and throw some random numbers at it or whatever, but it hasn't been playing anything. It's barely been just doing things. And for it to pick up on that, is it reading the chat? Well, I guess it has to read the chat, right? Because it's got, like, band stuff that it can do. So it's looking for... Is it looking for keywords and then associating those with what commands or what little messages I have set up for it to actually play? Is that it? Is that how intense the Streamlabs bot is, that it actually looks for a response if someone's doing something? It tries to... Is it like an infobot then? Because Infobot used to do that. It would read the chat and
Samu
find
Wraith
keywords.
Says, Streamlabs is evolving. Scorp, soon it'll be able to talk and interact like Skynet.
You're probably right. I mean, default Streamlabs is boring. So that's why I put in all the words and phrases that it says. But I put in like a random set, like it has where you, you know, after so many minutes, it'll say something, but only if a certain amount of text has been going by, like so many sentences and words or whatever. It has a way that it does that. So the more intense a chat, the more likely Streamlabs will say something. But it hasn't been saying anything until now. Like it hadn't been like keying up all this stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's because what was it, the other day that wasn't in the chat, and I had to turn it back on because it was turned off on the Streamlabs site for this channel. I don't know why. But I turned it back on. I guess it refreshed it or something. That must be what it was. I'm a little. I've already looked at it.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, fellas.
Dude, I gotta refresh some of those Three Stooges sounds. They sound horrible these days. They were randomly picked off the internet way back in 2000. Way back when, about a week or two. What's I giving this to? It was Dilithium Mine.
You had best unfuck yourself, or I will unscrew your head and check down your neck! Bullshit!
Fuck
Time
you!
Says, are you ready to be done yet?
Well, yes.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zula found it Vokov carrier, that's it. Romeo India Zulu says, the VOD Vol support carrier Sam?
Just let your love flow like a mountain.
Romeo India Zulu says, the VO Cav is T5 or fleet version of T6. Sob VOD Vol is basic T6.
There's some of that moral gibberish that this game throws out every once in a while. 1,000 at
Samurai
and.
says, oh crap, I meant tier 6, my bad.
My bad.
Romeo India
My
Zulu
bad,
says,
man.
players can obtain this starship from the Zen store for 3000 Zen small icon.png.
3,000 Zen. Ew. Ouch. Or what about like if someone...
Pale Chimera says, if you don't like what you see then drop a dislike, make a Google review about it and get someone fired. Romeo India Zulu says, don't click that link lol.
Well, probably can get that with that the event 2 coupon thing, right? Like the tier 6 coupon from the Zen store from the last event. Maria.
Samurai says, at Romeo India Zulu maybe when I get paid in a week or so. Gary the Klingon says, oh wow. I have broken free from the game.
Who created that? Oh my god.
Pale Chimera says, not me.
Not you. Huh. Somebody created Gary the Klingon.
Just Call Makor says, it is a 2-year-old account.
Gary points at the text at the bottom of the screen. It could have been a rename then. Warrior, warrior, I think I've got your number. No. No.
Romeo India Zulu says, since it's a Zen ship, it's not going anywhere.
And Zen?
Just Call Makor says, it is an alt I renamed. This will serve as the Twitch side of the bot I am working on.
Oh, okay. Roger that. Roger that. Roger. He must have responses.
Samurai says, Scorp, they just played that song here at work, dude, haha.
Really?
Samurai says, warrior.
Huh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to astral project or something. Whatever happened there. Remote view. Shit happens every once in a while. Let's see. Invite to fleet. Nope. Not accepting invitations. Let's see. Okay. No. Ooh, there's somebody that had probably. Nope. Wrong button. Okay, here we go. And invite. Nope. Not accepting. You son of a bitch.
Samuraith says, Scorp exists beyond time and space lol.
Moran. We will check your penis. Your penis is worthy of being a Klingon. Warrior, warrior.
Pale Chimera says, F.
I think I've got your number, warrior. Everybody's got a home in the house.
Bartender! Blood wine!
Blood wine! Bartender, blood wine. Damn, I don't have a shield.
Warrior does not complain about physical discomfort.
If I had a shield, I can put it up in front of this guy. And he wouldn't be able to, like, be accessing the bank. It would tear him out of the menu. Hooah! Shield bit.
Pale Chimera says, J-Words banned here.
Words? J-Words. Okie dokie, Yogi Bear. Okie dokie had no hair. Okie dokie wasn't okie dokie, was he? But he was not. No. He was not okay there. No, he wasn't. He was here. Yeah.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Gee Willikers, Batman. Bat Empire's there and sitting in the chat somewhere. Let's say hello to him. According to this. Okay, we are done with the night, I believe. According to me. According to nothing else to really do. Because plus I wanna watch House of the Dragon. So I'll say that. And perhaps try to squeeze in the
Just Call Makor says, yes, all words that can be used in reference to racism will now be banned from being used. Even if the word itself has a non-racist uses. There were complaints last night.
There were? Okay. All right. Let's see. Pale Chimera followed 20 hours ago.
Pale Chimera says, what happened last night?
I don't know. I can barely remember what happened today. So the Shia one today was this that I had added.
BATT3MPIRE says, yeah, I'm still here. It's playing in the background while I play another game.
No, I just saw that you were sitting there and I just wanted to say hi. According to the chat list.
Just Call Makor says, I need to watch Quantum Leap. End stream, thanks.
Yeah, I need to watch Quantum Leap too. That way we can discuss what's wrong with it. Take care of that fly. There we go.
Listen.
Like he's trying to fire at her. All right, I'm gonna play my red shirt and then get off of here like immediately, and then watch stuff. House of the Dragon, perhaps. Corey, you already watched that, didn't you? So you mentioned something earlier in Discord, I believe, when I turned Discord on.
Romeo India Zulu says, night dude.
Night dude.
Just Call Makor says,
Charlie. Charlie, get over there and get shot. Charlie. Night dude, night Riz.
Can I see something?
Or good morrow. Red shirt. Random number. Damn it. Got beat by my own shit. Alright. Never mind then. Okay. Gonna count her down from 5. I also want to like take my headset apart while I'm watching House of the Dragon. Just to see if I can fix a wiring problem in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, chocolate, 1.
Murdoch says, new House of the Dragon tonight?
Well, last night. New Quantum Leap tonight. Yeah, House of the Dragon comes on Sundays.
Murdoch says, Oh, okay, I'll watch then. Night.
Night! For your TV information, come here. And we're going to click on the end stream right now. Again, later. And everything. And all that, your special shit, whatever. Bye-bye.